Hey everybody, how's it going? Shows I'm unmuted, shows that I'm on. We'll see. We'll see in a few seconds here. Let me know everybody if you can hear me okay, because I've been having every time I get on, seems to have issues with it. So hopefully not today. Today's gonna be a fun day. I got a lot of stuff to go over, a lot of stuff to talk about, a lot of drinks to have. We can't have too many though, because Natividad, my monkey, has to work in the morning. Or I could just not share with them every single drink. Yeah, I mean, we could always go that route, right? So we'll see, we'll see. So let's see. Let's. I ran. That's why I'm breathing a little hard. Cause I ran to my garage to grab this because instead of starting, I'm gonna start. Not to be that as we're talking about the intro with the old fashioned. I have this in there. It's been in there for a while, so hopefully these last for a while. I've had this in there for a few months, so I'm gonna give them a little pour of this just to warm up our palates to get started and get going. Realized my computer was in the way. No wonder I felt so crowded. All right. How's it going, guys? Glad to see all you guys here hanging out with us. Woo. So let's get a little pour here. I do have a guest on with me tonight to help me make it more entertaining because my buddy Shane's he's a good guy. He's always fun and entertaining with me. But let me move this off to the side here. I have a lot of bottles off to the side that we have to choose from. Here, Mr. Not to be done. This is just an old-fashioned premix. So, what are you guys out there? What are you guys all drinking? Let me know. Let me know what you guys are all drinking. And cheers, everybody. Yeah, it's a premix one. It's one of the best ones you can get as a premix. It is good. It's super good. All right, let's bring my buddy Shane on. Huh?
Cheers.
What's up? Cheers, Mr. Shane. What are you drinking there, sir?
Some 2024 bomb burgers.
Good
start.
Have you had the Shane and the bomb burgers?
I have, and I prefer the bomb burgers for sure.
So I did a blind on it, and I don't remember what came out of it. I did that. I haven't posted, but actually HRH did that one with me. And one is definitely better than the other. I always thought they were kind of close, but for some reason this year they seem to be different. So
yeah, I mean, bomb burgers normally wins for me anyway, but this year's Shanks was really good. Probably one of the best Shanks in a long time, in my opinion. But still, bomb burgers is just more my palate.
Yeah, it was interesting. I was in once a week. I go to Brownsville to work. And when I out there, I was kind of just scanning the stores, and I was out there. They actually had the Shanks on the shelf. They had 2 Shanks on the shelf. I almost grabbed it, but they actually had another Cowboy there, so I grabbed that instead. And I couldn't quite do both.
That was a wise decision.
Yeah. So for me, it was because I did that review this week, and if you saw, you know how much I really really like that. So, all right, I'm gonna go through chat here real quick. Let's see who's in here. Ooh, there's actually a lot of chat going on here. Yeah, man. So I saw Iceman on here. He was talking with my monkey, trying to get things going in the background. Iceman had done a really cool thing where he set it up so that you can actually, when you put in super chat, like the chats and stuff like that, it would automatically load it. But something happened between then and now that they did some sort of like Google did some sort of update that it wasn't working. So we're still trying to figure that out. I see Shane's in here. Hey, Shane.
Oh, hey.
Russ L. There's Piper John. Natividad, which is the monkey back here. He has to stay a little bit sober tonight. He has to work in the morning. So poor him, you know. What's this? News about whiskey. Hey, news about whiskey. How's it going? Live from the patio in the house. How you guys doing? Mr. Mom. Gandhi Rhodes is here as well. I'm way at the top right now, so I'm not reading what you're reading right now. I like bourbon a lot. He wins. He seems to win every time I'm on a live. So he needs to get some lucky numbers and go buy a lottery ticket and share that with us. Shane, what do you think?
I totally agree with that.
Like my luck is like even. It's not one of those where I'm gonna win, but I figure if I share it with somebody else, give them the little bit of luck I have, I will give them push them over, and then I only want 10%. I only want 10%.
Well,
I
that's
always
very
figure.
good of you.
I think if you go greedy and you go 50, one, if they won, they wouldn't give you 50. But two, I think you're just asking for too much. 10% of 300 million is still 30 million. I'll take that.
Yeah,
I mean, there's a lot I can do with that. We can make
I think
Storytime
10% of
Distillery.
30
Yeah, we can make Storytime Distillery happily ever after distillery.
Mm-hmm.
Top Dog in the house. Hey, Top Dog. Have you seen Top Dog, lady? Have you gotten to hang out with them?
I haven't got to hang out with him. I chat with him every now and again. I get to see him, and every once in a while I get to talk to him. But
I was thinking about them the other day because he makes your glasses and stuff for you. So I saw one of the glasses and made me think of. Actually, it was the Jack glass that he made when we went out to Jack Daniels. So,
Right. Come here and say hi.
Joe B, how we doing? Shane again.
Say hi.
Hi.
Hi, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
Not bad. I made it home from a hurricane.
Which one, Milton or
Yeah, I was stuck over there in Milton. So, but I mean, honestly, on Disney property, it wasn't bad. They do a good job of keeping you safe and cleaning it up and making it look like nothing happens. Not till you actually go from the property to the airport that you really see what's going on.
Right.
It's reality. It's pretty crazy. And how are you doing? How was your trip to Ireland?
It was fantastic. I got to spend 12 solid days with this guy after not seeing him for like a month.
Wait, fantastic and 12 solid days. You were drunk. You were drunk.
Great time.
That's
Have you ever
good.
been to Ireland?
I did go 2 summers ago. That was my daughter. She chose that for her graduation gift, and it wasn't on the top of my list, but I did enjoy it.
Oh, you're
And then
nice.
And when I told my wife that you guys were going, she wanted to go again. But I know that the story time, what is it? The reckoning might happen over there this coming year, right?
Well, Scotland.
Oh, I was thinking
Slavery.
Ireland.
It might be a reckoning, though. Good point. I might have to change it to the reckoning.
I'm making up new names. Yeah, you got the new name for this year. The Slammering Reckoning.
Yeah, but we had a really great time.
Yeah, and I mean, Shane was sending me some pictures, and man, it looks like you guys are having a really good time. I saw some of those things, the pours you guys are going, the views you guys had. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were very fortunate, and the weather was amazing.
Yeah, that makes it even better when you have that amazing weather. To back
We
everything
had
up.
one day that was kind of pooey, but that was the one day that we decided we just kind of wanted to relax and chill and not do too much. So it kind of worked out.
Yeah, you kind of need that kind of chill day in between, especially 12 days in a row. Yeah, you kind of need it. So definitely.
Yeah.
We definitely ran out of steam. That's for sure. We definitely ran out of steam.
Well, I don't know how you're doing it. You went, all the way to China, came back, and what was it, like 2 weeks or 3 weeks later, went over there.
Good to see you, Doc.
Good seeing you.
Yeah, it was like 2 weeks. Yeah, it wasn't very long. Well, I came back from China. Then the next weekend I went to Chicago, and then I had a week, and then the next week we went to Ireland. So yeah.
I like Bourbon a lot. Thank you for the super chat. I like Bourbon a lot. Appreciate that.
Oh, yeah.
He's out jumping in. I haven't even said what we're getting away tonight or anything. He's jumping way ahead.
And he says you're in for 10%.
Yeah, 10%. Hey, Tamara, how's it going? Keith P in the house. Keith, he's actually going to Disney. Keith P.
Nice.
And actually, one of the possible pours tonight is a bottle that he hand delivered to me, and I got from him as well.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's a pretty bottle too. I'll show it to you. And I think it's one we will open up to see if it's something you've had before. I know it's not something I haven't had. Eating Thai food, not drinking yet. I like the way he said yet, not yet. So, Troy in the house. Is that a celebrity with you, Doc? He looks familiar, but I just don't know. Shane is a local celebrity in his area. He
You're not wrong, Troy. I question that, right? Man, it's just been crazy. These last 6 months for me have just been bonkers.
Yeah. Ever since you got the new job, it definitely had. It's been like our communication's been a little bit less because you've been so busy. So
Yeah. I
that's what.
apologize.
No,
Feel
no.
bad.
I mean, hey, that's what happens. You move it to a new job. You have to get used to it. Do all that stuff. And you thought working from home was going to be a little bit easier. It looks like you're working harder.
I'm working more, that's for sure. Way more.
Yeah. So let's see who else. Hey, Dave. Dave made it back from his trip, so he's in the house. So Dave was out bourbon hunting he was working and bourbon hunting for a week.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and he sent me some pictures, and holy cow, his hunt went very, very well. It's always
Nice.
nice when you find some good stuff out there.
Heck yeah.
Michael Bortner, hey Michael Bortner, how you doing, bud? I think I'm almost caught up with chat. Let me see. I'm just making sure I'm not missing it. Oh, Locktar's in the house. Hey Locktar, how you doing, buddy?
I'll be back in 1 second. I'll step away for just a second.
Yeah, no problem. Let me see. I'm just making sure I'm not missing anybody. Someday I'll make it to Ireland. Yeah, you should. It's pretty cool. I mean, it's pretty neat to go out there and just enjoy. Hey, Chris.
Okay.
How you doing? Finishing a Goose Island Bourbon County Backyard Stout. I haven't had one this year. I did have one. I want to say it was either last year or the year before. I got it when I was in Colorado. And so that was when I actually got to try that, and it's actually really good. I do like stouts and stuff like that, so it was really good. Let me see. Yep, I think I'm caught up. Torp, Poodles in the house, and Troy. All right. Always be hunting. That's true. That's a good motto to have. Always be hunting. Let me see. I'll let Shane eat right now, and we'll get back to him in a sec. Let me know when you're ready, Mr. Shane. All right. So let's start with the first pour of the night. I guess I'll start you off light and nice. Make sure I know you have a water over there. Make sure you hydrate. Important to hydrate, guys. Make sure we're all hydrating here. So. And if I don't keep this in front of me, I'll forget to hydrate, and then afterward I'll be like, "Why did I not drink any water?" So, all right. Let's know what. I'll wait for Shane to get back to do that other one I was talking about. You want to do? You know what? You want to do like a new Angel's Envy? It's a good light pour. So let's start with that. We're doing an Angel's Envy Triple Oak. Hold on 1 second. I got my visitor. Hi, Kalia Jade. How are you doing, love?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing real good. Are you watching me online? I'm online right now, yeah.
Yeah, can I see your video?
Yeah, you can watch the video. You watch.
Tell her to put her face in the screen.
Hold on. Do you want me to?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Are you sure? All right. So here's my granddaughter's visiting. Well, not visiting. She's seeing us through FaceTime. So she's watching me. So see, Clear, you're on the screen now. So
Hi, everybody.
say hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
So there you go. There's my granddaughter. She wanted to say hi. All right, love bug. I'll call you when I get off. Okay. I'll let you talk to right now.
Can I see? Can I see the TV?
All right. So that was my granddaughter saying hi. She figured out on that iPad how to call my wife, and she does it every day now. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty neat when they figure that out, and we get to talk to her all the time. So, all right, let me open this one up, and so this will be our first race. Let me just throw this away here. So, I guess before we do our first, well, we can do both at the same time. All right. So the first race, and actually that's pretty cool. I did get this one signed when I was out there. Well, actually, Sean got it signed for me, so he got it signed for me. And it's the Angel's Envy Triple Oak. I know that I thought this was going to be one of those that was going to be a little bit hard to get. It's actually pretty available everywhere. So it's actually I'm glad about that. It was actually a pretty good pour. It's a little bit different. And even for a triple oak, ooh, that's a nice little pop. Even for a triple oak, it's not very oaky. Like it's not overly oaked, I should say. So I actually enjoy this pour. It's a good pour. So what should we put not to be that? What do you think? Well, let's just put hashtag triple oak. Hashtag triple oak. And I'll start pouring those out. We'll get that first race going. That does smell good. All right. Let me see. So for this one, hashtag triple Oak. There we go. So hashtag triple oak, guys. Hashtag triple oak for a chance to win a sample of this. I'll be doing 2-ounce pours. Now, before I get that all set up, let's talk about the giveaways today. So for super chat, I was writing it out real quick. So hopefully I did it right. Let's see. I'm not gonna do any Venmo tonight. I only had Natividad helping me tonight. My other daughter's out of town, so we didn't. She won't be able to help me. And so because of that, I'm just gonna keep it easy for Natividad. Oh no, see, it didn't update it. Wow, that's so weird. Okay, let me figure this out real quick. But I had changed it earlier, but something happened. So my giveaways for tonight, we're gonna do a bottle, and it's gonna be the Smoke Wagon bottle, the Halloween edition. I got one in sent to me, and I also just got them in my area. Thank goodness. So I'm glad I do, because I like to use these for Halloween. It's pretty cool because these things, if you don't ever see them, they glow in the dark, and they always have some really, really cool designs on them, and I really do like them a lot. But let me change this real quick. It's to okay. That should be it now. All right. So it's going to be a 2-ounce pour for one of the giveaways tonight. For Super Chat, is going to be a 2-ounce pour of everything we drink tonight. So anything we drink tonight, I'm going to separate another bottle to give that away as well. And then plus the bottle that I was talking about, the Smoke Wagon bottle, and then also a bonus chance to try to win Wild Turkey 12. So lots to do. How was your dinner, Shane?
Oh, it was delicious. Homemade lasagna.
That's always the best, huh?
Yeah, it is.
I swear I was Italian in a previous life because
Same.
I love Italian food. So.
Yeah, probably the worst for you too, but I don't care.
Hey, Alex, thank you for that super chat. Thank you. Have I tried Kings County? I think I have. Hold on, let me see. Is that a Kings County? No, I haven't tried it yet. I know you. I think you sent me a sample of it, and I have not tried it yet. I'm doing something with all my samples, so I'm kind of putting them all together to do kind of I'm trying to do like a weekly thing with them. I just haven't gotten that set up, so that's why I haven't tried it. But I believe you did send me a sample of that. Oh yeah, have you tried the triple oak yet? The new triple oak?
I haven't. I saw it. I almost grabbed it, but I ended up getting that the Stag 24B instead.
Yeah, I think you chose wisely on that one. Yeah, I have. As I was telling you earlier, I haven't even gotten the Stag the 24A. So, and you were saying that's a very unique pour. That was very different.
Yeah, it's super different. I need to. You know what? Oh, I told you in your box. I'm going to send that. I'll throw that in there. Now that I'm actually home and I can get this stuff sent out. So.
Yeah, so let's talk about that. Let's talk about your trip there. How was your trip to Ireland? Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, it was fantastic. I mean, it was number one. I like going to those countries that have a lot of history like that. The older, definitely the old country or the old world, if you will. Went to it was kind of interesting. My wife, who is an event planner, absolutely has to have things scheduled, or she loses it. And
that's my wife as well. My wife likes everything. That's my life. My life is scheduled because of it. So,
right. So we land, and then immediately we're hauling ass to. And again, mind you, we landed at 5 a.m., 5:30 a.m.
Oh my goodness!
In Dublin, and we get a rental car, and she set up at Kilbeggan. So we went to Kilbeggan, and which was just an amazing distillery. Crazy history there. The old buildings, they still have the water wheel. They turn that on every day, and it turns all the gears and stuff in the building. It's just really cool, right?
That is
That
super
was a-
cool. I mean, and the fact how long, like they have a history of that. How long has that been running? You know?
I want to say that particular building was 1770 something. I can't remember exactly, but
How insane is that? How insane is that?
Yeah, very old. And then we went from there and went to Tullamore Dew because they're kind of in close proximity to each other. And Tullamore Dew is very interesting, but to me it's very it's like a very sterile environment, right? Everything was very clean. It was very state of the art too. But the experience was really cool, and getting to see, like, they have one distiller operating the whole process.
Really?
Yeah, one guy sits in a room and he has, I don't know, 7 or 8 stills going.
Wow.
And it's all automated. It was very cool to see. It was very, very, very cool to see. Then we went to the house, right? So we were staying at a house on Cashel Bay, which is way on the west coast. So we landed on the east coast essentially and drove all the way over to the west coast. And it was just freaking beautiful. Just freaking beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah. So and then a couple days later, we ended up going down to Middleton. And Middleton, for those of you who don't know, Middleton is kind of like the Buffalo Trace of Irish whiskey, right? Like they distill a whole bunch of Irish whiskeys, and all of the top tier Irish whiskeys are done by them. So.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they're very, very, very cool, and also another one that was extremely old. The buildings are just. It was just a really cool experience. Anyone who can go there should. The country's beautiful. The Irish whiskey heritage is fantastic, and so it's awesome.
So, out of curiosity, I was going to ask you: did you drove over there then?
Yeah,
and they drive on the opposite, don't they?
Yeah.
So, how the heck did you do that? That's what I'm afraid of.
I just, it's one of those things. I just did it. Especially at 5 o'clock in the morning, you'd think I'd be a mess, but I handled it okay. There was one time, like the first or second day, I remember, like, because a lot of these roads are narrow, very narrow. They're like barely 2 lanes. And I remember we were driving, and I was kind of off to in the middle, if you will, or off to the one side, and then all of a sudden the car popped up, and my instinct was to move over to the right to get out of their way. Yeah. Which then was the worst because
now you're head on.
So I immediately had to jerk it back over to the left, but once we got it, was pretty cool.
Wow. My wife, when she goes back, she's like, I don't want to do a tour. I want to just do it where we drive around. And I'm like, I don't feel confident driving over there. That's my problem with it.
You'd be surprised. It can seem daunting, but once you do it, it's okay.
Look at they're saying not a chance I'm driving over there. Yeah, I don't know if I would either. Stick shift with left hand would be weird. That would be weird if I was trying to stick with left hand. Well,
I make sure I did it automatic.
Yeah, I haven't driven that in a while to begin with. So, I mean, it'd be like just going back to that, but then doing it in reverse would be crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, I know that the clutch is still on the left.
Okay. How many times did you get in the car on the wrong side when you meant to drive and you're on the?
I never did, although I did find myself walking towards it, thinking I'm getting ready to go over, but I never got there. Right. I was before the last minute. I remember to get.
Give me one. Well, let's start the stream. We're going to start the race. Go ahead and show that, and then I have a question for Nati as we are running that race. So let me go ahead and look on the race. Everybody, make sure your name's in there. Everybody that wants to. There's 22. Hey, 22 is my favorite number, so we're starting it. There's 33 watching, but 22 is my number. So let's go ahead and get this first race started. And this is for the a chance to win Triple O. As always, first and last place wins, and I poured an extra one for the winner of tonight. They're gonna get a pour of everything we pour out tonight. And it's gonna build up. We're gonna possibly get more and more. It's gonna be some fun stuff. Let me see. So, all right,
Ooh, zombies! I love it.
Nope. All right, I'm gonna put you on. I'm gonna let you talk for a second, Shane. I'll be right back.
Well, guess it's my stream now. Yeah, Steven, you're not right, or you're not wrong. That is absolutely right. It is called The Stranger. Yeah, I highly encourage any of you guys, if you get a chance to go over there, do it. I'll tell you, there's a lot of fun stuff coming based on my experience over there. I got to meet an old gentleman who owns a hotel that's over 200 years old, still runs a little pub. Yeah, Iceman, I think you got a point. Yeah, so I know Doc got a second bottle of the Cowboy Bourbon. So if you could hashtag Doc's Cowboy Bourbon in chat, we'll give away his second bottle. Oh, he's back.
What are you talking about? I was like, oh, he's giving away something. Oh wait, it's my bottle he's giving away. You look crazy, sir. You look crazy. I mean, I don't mind sharing.
Oh, look, we got two people in. Let's go.
Hey, so when I hand delivered those samples to you, I did put. I can't remember. I sent that with it, right? Because I sent it.
Yeah, it's here.
Okay. Well, maybe it's something we try a little bit later tonight.
That'd be the last one.
We warm up our palate. Let me send this to you, share it with you, Nati. And then we're using the same one. What's your email?
Yeah, I think this is the one that leaked, man, which is sad. It's the one I wanted probably more than any of them.
Which one is the one that leaked?
Fitz 13.
Oh man, well, if you need more of it, I'll send you some more.
I'm supposed to be getting a bottle. We'll see if I can pull it off or not.
Oh, here we are, the winner chicken dinner.
Dorothy.
Ooh, Dorothy. All done. Let me see. And this is for Angels. It's always the first one I take forever to get my stuff together, you know? Like earlier when we were trying to figure out what was going on, you got on and said, I remember my first live.
That's right.
So, I mean, that's what happens sometimes, you know?
Oh, yeah.
All right, so Dorothy is first. Congratulations, Dorothy. And as always, Keith P. So I believe that's the same household, if I remember correctly, because I believe that's his wife. So Keith P, let me know if that is true. And do you want both wins, or do you want to share that with somebody? So don't knock that off yet. I'm going to remove you from the stream for a second, but don't close it yet. I was the first loser. So let me find out. Let me see what TP says right there. But I believe let me see, is he on here? I don't know why my chat is going up so slow on my end. And then I look at the live and it's going really quick, and on mine it's going super slow. No, you're opposite. It's so funny. Hold on, let's see. Oops. Hold on, I'm just trying to get this part so it'll make it easier for me to do later. All right, there we go. All right, Keith P, are you in the house? Give the second one to last. You were last though, sir. Second to last. Okay, who's second to last on here? Let's bring that back up, Natividad. What is it?
Alex, Alex Sattler, A-L-L.
So Alex.
Yeah.
So
Sattler.
Alex Sattler. Alex. Sadler. All right. So Keith P was nice enough to go ahead and give that to you. So he's donating that over there. And so make sure on the chat area, make sure there's a form at the top. Fill that out for me, because if you don't fill that out, I cannot get that out to you. Spirit of the cocktail in the house. What's up, Tim? I'm glad to see you here, buddy. Well, since he's on here, let's talk a little bit about. I'm gonna give you a little teaser for this week. So I am doing a second live this weekend, and but it's a different live. I've talked about this a few times. So on Sunday, we're actually doing on Sunday, October 20th, we're actually doing another live. But this live is a Halloween cocktail live that I'll be doing. So just so you guys know, I'll put out hi. How you doing? Hi. So on the 20th, I'll be doing a cocktail live. I believe we're going live at 7. So we've been going from like 7 to 9. I have guests. So I have people on the cocktail community that are guests on there. We'll be doing multiple cocktails and going that way. So I will, after today's live, I'll post it. I'll post the link for it and everything. And what I hope to plan to do is also put the recipes up. So tomorrow I should have all the recipes. So if you guys want to make the cocktails with us, you have a chance to make those cocktails with us as well. So always nice to have grandkids, huh?
Oh, man. It's awesome. It's freaking awesome.
So the ones that are with me on that, where's my stuff here? All right, let me I make sure so on my October 20th live, I have Gnome from Gnome's Tavern. I have One Drink, 3 Bars. I have Rob's Home Bar, and I have Booze on the Rocks, and a possible 1 or 2 other guests that might pop in there and out depending on timing. So we got some good ones. And the cocktails are the ones that are already.
This
is Sunday night, 7 to 9.
This day, yeah. It is old-fashioned
Halloween.
challenge.
Yeah, it's gonna be a Halloween. No, it's not an old-fashioned challenge. It's a Halloween cocktail. So we're doing Halloween cocktails.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
and they're gonna be fun. The ones that we do have, the ones I've seen that they've kind of sent me and showed me, they look like fun already. So it's gonna be a fun time.
Heck yeah!
Spirit of the cocktail. Can we all meet at Doc's house? You don't want to meet at my house. You want to meet at Shane's house. His house is set up for hosting and having fun. It ends up being one of those weekends where it's a dream memory and you don't even remember what happened. So always a good time.
I had to add 3 new shelves, Doc.
Oh, I saw you. You showed me one. So you had 2 more?
Yeah, the other 2. Well, they're going up first thing tomorrow.
My wife said, "What a cutie!"
Oh yeah, my grandson's a treat, man. He's something else.
They're so cute. How do you get them every weekend or?
He lives with me.
Oh, even better.
Yeah, him and his mom live with me, although I don't know for how much longer. She's trying to get out, and I can't blame her.
Iceman's telling me to do 3 lives this weekend. Let's just do another live tomorrow, right?
Yeah, why not?
My wife would kill me. Wish she would kill me. So what is there? Let me see. Let me show you the drink that I was talking to you about.
Yeah, I'm empty, so I'm ready for whatever's next.
Yeah. So this is the one that Keith P sent me, that hand delivered to me.
Paul Sutton.
Have you had that?
I have.
I never have. So that's going to be the next one on that we're going to do a giveaway. Do you have something this or similar to it that you can?
I don't have Paul Sutton, but
Well, I got a heavy cork.
What would be a similar?
It's 113.2 proof, aged 7 years, limited release heritage collection. Nice. So Keith,
Yeah, I probably got like an MGP 36%er.
All right, if you got something like that, sounds good.
Or maybe I got something else. Let's see.
Let me know when. Are you going to skip this one? I'll finish it.
Well, shoot.
Well,
you know what? This will be close.
So let's put either hashtag Keith P Rocks. Oh yeah, hashtag Keith P rocks.
Keith P. rocks.
So if it's keep saying that it's like rival.
Huh?
Oh.
Yeah, and if Keith P wants a sample of his own stuff, he has to put I rock.
Mm. I rock. Man, that was a car, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, the old I rock Camaros, man. Especially if you had the T-tops. Woo. That was slick.
I forgot to mention. So I'm getting some of those super chats, but I'm not getting a 4-digit code. So with super chat, guys, I forgot to mention in the beginning. Please put a 4-digit code so we can start doing the wild turkey. So first up is I like bourbon. I like bourbon a lot. So give me a 4-digit code, buddy, so we can put that in there. And then I have Tamara afterwards. So she did it, and she has to give me six 4-digit codes. Because because I didn't mention it. For $20, if you do a $20 donation, I give you 2 extra picks for the night. Yeah, so just 2 more for her there. And as those pop up, we'll put them in there, and I'll start doing those as well. Keith P rocks. I love it. I like bourbon a lot. Put 1792. So I'll put that in there for you, Nati, so you don't have to worry about it. Oh, you got it. So I'll do it. Just keep up with the other one. All right. So we'll start as soon as I close these up so I don't spill them. So the other day I was pouring out some sample, Shane, and I did that. I did that no, I spilt it.
Oh.
And it was like a full pour. Oh man. And it was the Maker's cellar, the new one.
Oh no, dude. Hate to hear it.
Ooh, I like this.
Ooh, the bourbon jerk's here.
What's up, Bourbon Jerk? Yeah, and Mike Brock's in the house as well. Yeah, Bourbon Jerk is he's what doing that. So we're doing that. You've been gone, so I don't know if you caught up with our Texas whiskey thing we're doing. The best Texas whiskey, period. Right?
Oh,
and,
is there a such thing?
Yeah, I know you're not the huge Texas whiskey fan. I know that. That's how I got it. That's how I got an extra bottle of Guadalupe.
Yeah. Actually, to be fair, like I'll tell you, it's still Austin. I love what they're doing. The Garrison's Cowboy, I love that. But that's probably about it.
I'll when I find a few, I'm definitely gonna. Hey, Dorothy, thank you for the donation, Dorothy. And she put it in there. So hold on, let me go back to where was I? Here we go. So I don't. Oh wait, that's Chris. There we go. I like bourbon a lot. All right, so I'm gonna do that one in a second. I'm just gonna close this up. When I find a few good ones, I'm gonna make sure I send you samples of them. So this blind that we're doing, it's we send each other 4 pours, and but we don't tell anybody what we're doing. So we're finding out because we're on our 4th round now. Some of these pours are doubled up. So we're doing this blind. Our wives are pouring them out. So we have no idea what we're drinking. And so we did rounds. So the rounds are the same, but just by number. But I have no idea what's in round 1, 2, 3, or 4 until after we film. I did all 4 of the rounds. Then we started editing them, and then we gave each other the keys. So we had no idea. Now tomorrow I actually have to film my final to come up with one. So we all come up with one, and then we're gonna do a live together with the final 4. That's at least that's the plan. Oh, I forgot the reason that he actually thought about me for this one. The number on this.
Of course, got to be 22.
Yep, age 22. He said he saw that and he got 2 of them, and his wife started drinking the first one, and he had to get this one out to me before they decided to open the second one because they liked it so much. And thank you. It's a really good pour, Keith B. I really appreciate it. So thank you. All right.
I'll tell you what, this is really good too.
Have you seen anything for tomorrow yet, the numbers? So tomorrow you're next. So if you can give me some numbers, so we can get yours going. So I'm gonna do I like bourbon a lot first. Let me get that one. So it's 221792. So I don't know what it is. So I every time I do, my heart skips a beat, thinking that it could be the one that opens it. So that's what I love about it. My wife's the one that has the code, not me. Not me. Let me see. Oh, Michael Bortner's is on here, so I'll put his. So Michael Bortner, you're after tomorrow, so I'm gonna put yours on here, so I have yours saved.
Dude, I hear some Snoop Dogg going on.
Oh yeah, I got Snoop in the background, stuff going on here and there.
I want to do my crip walk.
Oh yeah. Hold on, not to be that slow. I'm just letting you know, wife.
He needs bourbon, that's why.
I know Deanna's not watching, but Deanna, I miss you tonight.
Not because you're the amazing, beautiful daughter that you are. No.
No.
Because you helped me with my alcohol.
That's right. Oh, I love it.
All right, hold on. Let me catch up with Chad, and I'll let Nati finish the thing and then go back so we can get. Oh, look, tomorrow's is here. We'll get hers done right now. What?
Good luck.
I'll give you some of what we're drinking right now. Oh, I got a story about that. No. So there you go. So my wife's gonna make eggnog and bourbon right now. She came to get a pour.
Ooh.
I found it this week.
She found the eggnog this weekend. It's the lactose-free one, which every year she gets that, and it tastes exactly the same. It's pretty, so it's exactly what she wants,
Well, they say you're supposed to use turkey. Turkey is the OG eggnog bourbon.
Okay, well, maybe if you do a second one, I can give you that. I didn't know that. That's good to know.
Thank you, Shane.
She said thank you.
Uh,
Yeah, so hold on, I'll just print it that way. So funny story. When I did that review, and let me lower it just a little bit, so my wife said it was too loud. So when I did that review on the Cowboy, the 2024, and I had done a few drinks before, so I given my wife a few drinks to warm up her palate, so it wasn't like she got that straight away. I said, this is a hazmat. You have to be careful with it. Drink it carefully. And she went and took a small sip, burned her throat, complained for about 4 days that her throat, that she couldn't even drink her coffee in the morning. And, or what? Or, well, you don't eat that much soup, but she can eat soup. She can have her coffee in the morning. And so a wife without coffee in the morning, so I would be punished more than once.
Couldn't breathe.
Yeah, no, she was actually, like it burned her throat. She was not happy about that, So yeah,
Wow.
So you haven't said anything about the last 2 days with it though. So yeah, but then I get HRH in here who drinks normally with me, and I warmed her up. We had a few drinks, and then I wanted her to taste it. She tasted it, and so I kind of gave her the same warning. I said what happened to her mom, so she was real cautious with it. And then she takes a sip, and she takes a bigger sip, like, what? This burned mom's throat? And I was like, yeah. So.
Cheers, William.
So hold on, let me finish labeling these, and we'll get tomorrow's ones on there.
Well, I will say probably the best thing that came out of the Ireland trip is my wife realized she likes Irish whiskey. Good Irish whiskey, mind you. Very expensive Irish whiskey, but she likes it.
Well, I heard her asking you about the red spot earlier, so definitely some expensive stuff.
Oh yeah.
There's some red. There's do you have the gold?
I do have the gold.
Yeah. Which one? Do you have the 13 or the 9, or both?
Yes.
Both.
Yes.
So
the 9. I think I like the 9 better.
Which one's the older one? The 9 is that the one that was the first one that was released?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, I'm putting tomorrow's numbers on my screen so that I don't miss any of them.
But this Bushwood, y'all don't sleep on this. I'm telling you, don't sleep on them.
I've seen it a few times. And I've never grabbed it, but you're saying that, Shane, and I trust you, so I'm gonna grab a bottle of that.
I'm telling you, it's not just a pretty bottle. You want the long ball, the single barrel black label.
The one with the shiny ball on top, right? The glass one.
Yeah, it's only 100 proof, but it's freaking delicious.
All right. So before we do the race, I'm gonna do hers because it will lock us out part of the way through that, and then we can finish hers afterwards. So here we go. 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5.
Marshall.
Woo. And then 2, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. I just realized what it was, huh? 2, 2. Look at this one, not the 1, 2, 3, 4. I like that though. The only way you rule them out is by doing that. 2, 2, 7, 8, 9, 0. Is it like a Spaceball like anniversary or something? Because Spaceball's been coming up a lot. All right, this one will probably lock it out here. 2, 2, 5, 5, 6, 7. Yep, and there we go, lockout. So she's got one more. What?
Way to go, Tamara. Way to go.
That's a good pour. This, honestly, it's a good pour. I like this. There's a lot of flavor to it. It stays in the mouth.
How much did you drink of that?
Oh, what are you talking about, Shane? I'm fine right here,
I'm like, holy crap, there's about 4 ounces out of that, 5 ounces out of that bad boy.
Well, remember, I do giveaways, so I was pouring out the giveaways, sir.
Okay. That's very nice of you.
You know me.
In my mind, I'm thinking, you just cracked that bottle. How in the hell did you drink that much?
Well, you know how that is. If you don't share, it's not as fun as if you're not sharing. So I think Nati has the stream ready for that one. I'm gonna put that on the stream here. So right now we have 40 watching. How many do we have on here? Not to be that 26. What was the hashtag? Hashtag Keith P Rocks. So I'll give everybody one more minute. So 6:50 right now. 6:51. We'll run this. So if you have not, hashtag Keith P Rocks. If you want a chance to win a 2-ounce pour of this Sutton, it's really good. I really like it. How is it in your? Is it a little strong for you in there? It is 113 proof. So you got your throat giving you a Kentucky. It's definitely. Hey, Joby, thank you for that donation. All right, you getting any extra ones in here? All right, let's go ahead and nobody else is joining. Let's go ahead and run this one. So this is for the doesn't say the Keith P. This is for the Keith P. Paul Sutton. 2-ounce pour of this, and that went down really nicely, really quickly, really smooth. So yeah, we'll be drinking another one pretty quickly after that. And then after this, Shane, I think I'll grab something that. Do you have the Cream of Kentucky?
The new one, that blue label.
Not the Cream of Kentucky, not King of Kentucky.
Yeah, I said, yeah. It's got blue on the bottom.
No, this one's cash strength, and it looks more like it's maroon with black and gold.
No, I don't have that one.
But you have one of the at least the Cream of Kentucky, right?
Yeah, somewhere around here.
Yeah, if you do, maybe we'll drink that one next.
If not, I'll substitute King of Kentucky.
I don't know whether to be proud of you or call you an a-hole right now. I'll find out once I open that and taste it. So, oh my goodness. Oh.
I will. I actually I don't have the King of Kentucky here, but I did get a 16 year from this year's release.
Oh wow! Well, congratulations, man. I'm happy for you.
Yeah, I got lucky.
Oh, look, William Hall. Port Night Rising is amazing. Also, that is a good pour.
That is a good bottle, yeah.
You know what? I think I have access to that. We can those. Yeah, I do. We can drink that a little bit later in the night if you want.
I got all those.
Yeah, I know. I figured you have one of those.
I feel like such a douchebag. I think I still owe a bunch of people bottles off of your streams, my dude.
You have a list, don't you?
Somewhere I gotta. Yeah, if you're in this stream right now and you're in chat and you've won something that I donated, first of all, please forgive me. I promise I'll make it up to you. Secondly, email me, Shane at Storytime Distillery, or email Doc and tell him, hey, I never got my bottle. That jerk Shane screwed me. And then I'll get it taken care of.
But it has to be worded like that. If not, I can't send it to him.
Yeah, it's got to be downright belligerent. If it's not,
and you know, him making it up, he's a good small spoon. Even though he's tall, he makes a good small spoon.
I can fit into small spaces.
I actually recently I was talking with somebody and they're asking me if you had any more of the that hazmat one. I want to say it was actually Keith P asking me about it, and I had told him that you didn't because I think last time I talked to you, you told me you were out of them already.
Yeah, we're out.
That was such a good pour. Now we got 10 seconds left. Let's see who's going here. Why do I have my screen so small here? I don't know why. Let me see. Make this bigger. Oh my goodness, Dorothy P, Joe B, Spirit of the Cocktail. Let's see who won.
Yeah, Joe B.
Joe B. Let me open that one there.
Iceman. Screwed by Shane. Boy, if I could tell you how many times I've heard that. I think that hashtag is going viral on Twitter right now.
Joe B, and then who do we have last here? Piper John.
Oh my God.
Oh no, it's Keith P. It's Keith P. Keith P is on a way. Keith P, I know you're going to Disney soon, and you're on, like, you have that Disney mode going. But you won again. Congratulations, buddy. Congratulations. So, oh wait, this is him though. Keith P. Okay, Keith P. Let me know. Do you want a pour of your own Paul Sutton, or do you want me to give that away? You let me know. So, don't close it yet. Don't close it.
That would be hilarious. No, you have to send him to Paul Sutton. It's law.
So Tamara says you owe her a King of Kentucky.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought that was her that won that.
Yeah, I think I won a let me see, Coy Hill. I think I won a Coy Hill.
Unfortunately, you did win that because you opened it here.
Yeah, that was that was amazing. That Stag 24P. He said he won that. Man, you gave it away before you even got it. Where's Keith P on here yet? Keith P. I know he was busy, so I don't know. Let me see. Second to last again. So Peter White.
Marshall.
So congratulations, Peter White. Oops. So Peter White. So remember, guys, on the comments on the top on the chat, there's a link there. Make sure you go in there, fill that out. It gives me, even if you've won before, make sure you fill that out for me. I use that to actually, when I start getting labels and getting ready to hand deliver stuff, it makes it easy for me to do that. So I appreciate that. So what do you have, Mr. Shane? What do you have there?
Does that look familiar?
Oh yeah. Which one's that one, Jack?
Yeah, that's the rye. It's coming soon. It's going to be here soon. We just haven't got a confirmation date, but it's on its way.
Keith P, thank you again. That was a pour. I did enjoy that. You know what? I'm gonna get another pour for Shane for this one, because this one's like a heritage limited release one. So let me pour you out a pour of this, Shane.
What's the one you were talking about earlier? Was it that one, the Paul Sutton you were saying that you were going to ask me about?
Yeah. If you've had this one or not.
Yeah.
But this is a pour, sir. I want you to try because there's just so much flavor to it.
Nice. Well, I'm excited about that. And Marshall, I'm sorry, I accidentally drank your Pappy 23, buddy. My bad.
Man, I've had Pappy 15. I've yet to have a 23. But I always hear like it's like the 15's the best, so that's why when I had the chance, I chose that one over the other ones.
Yeah, I would pick 15 every freaking time. So I would even pay more for the 15 than I would the 23 or the 20.
Well, I hope you're talking about whiskey and not women, because that's illegal.
Yeah, well.
I always put your name on top, so I remember what to send you, sir.
Man, you're the best. You are the best.
All right.
All right, where we going next, Doc? Where we going next?
Well, do we want to try? Do you have a cream of Kentucky? I also have.
So I probably have to dig for it.
What about the Heaven Hills? Do you have the Heaven Hill grain of glasses?
I don't have any of the grain of glasses.
You got Bardstown. You got Bardstown?
Somebody in chat, throw out a bottle they want to sample it.
What about when is the race for Doc's Cowboy? We're not doing it. I'll actually, at the end, we'll actually do a pour of it, and I'll give away some pours of it. I'll only give away a smaller pour of it because it's just so strong. You really don't need 2 ounces of it at any one time.
Right. I've got a Bardstown. You sent me some Bardstown. Did you send me that one you got in your hand?
No, because this one's not open yet. But I mean, you drink that one, and I'll open this one. So this is a Bardstown, the single barrel, the 2024 Kentucky Bourbon Festival one. So that's what we'll do next.
You said.
I think I sent you the other one, the one that was the blue label.
Yeah, it's a small batch on it.
Yeah. I think what you got was this one, Shane.
I mean, I got a single barrel over there. I can grab my single barrel too, or this amber.
Yeah, grab the single barrel.
All right, those single barrels are freaking phenomenal.
Yo, this was one that was picked by the distiller, and I got it signed by him as well. This one's for Kentucky Bourbon Festival, and man, it was great. 119.4 proof, hit every spot you wanted on it. And this is when you're over there drinking, when you're drinking everything over there and you're just enjoying everything. You're gonna try it, and it still hits the spot. You know it's a good pour. You know.
Ooh. So this one's 123.4. Rickhouse B, floor 5.
Yeah. So let me see. This one's Rickhouse F, floor 3.
Okay.
What's the master distiller's name there? Steve, right?
Does it say it on here?
Are you up with the? Yeah.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna do some super chat before we do that race. So let me do that real quick. So if this is tomorrow's last one, and it looks like everybody else is caught up. Joby was the last one for everything, right? All right. So tomorrow's last one is 221167. So we did that one. Michael Bortner in the house. Michael Bortner's next. 221225. That opened it.
Oh, wow.
We got a winner. We got a winner. Woo, Michael Bortner.
That's freaking awesome.
Woo! Oh. Hashtag rig. Michael Bortner. Hey, buddy. You won. Who was it? You did the clapping. Thank you. Woo woo. So here you go. Wild Turkey 12-year.
Michael Bortner.
Wow. Winner. All right.
That's freaking awesome.
So this is what happens afterwards. So
Michael said to go ahead and send that to me. Thanks.
Michael send that out to you. That's super nice of him.
God, Michael Bortner.
Okay,
True legend of the community.
That's super awesome. I'm moving this out of the way right now. All right. So what happens after this? I can't set it up in the middle of a live. So everybody that did it will on the next live we do with the bottle. Your guys will be the first numbers we try. Okay. Because it's hard for me. It takes a while to get it set up. My wife can't do it by herself, and I always set it so that she can set it, and I don't look at what she's doing. Then we do that. So that's pretty freaking awesome. I'm excited. So it does. Oh, was it?
Yeah, 12:25.
Oh, that's funny. Who said it?
Oh, Michael did.
So it was Christmas and my wife's favorite holiday. So it will come with the box. So we do have the box with it and everything to go. And then what we'll do, we'll vote on the next bottle to go in there. So, woo-hoo-hoo. That was exciting. I didn't catch it until I was like, wait, what's happening? What's going on here? And then, like, what's that noise? That's pretty cool. So, Michael, congratulations, buddy. We will. New people should get new numbers. Yeah, that's fine. I'll save it. So whoever's on there was a super chat. So make sure we add that on the. Did you add it already? And what we'll do is when I start next time, we'll start whole new numbers if you want to use them. So I have Dorothy, 2 for William Hall, 2 for Joe B, and a Keith P right now. So, congratulations. Don't worry about the number right now because I'll let them change it next time so that they have the chance to do that. Oh man, this is a good pour. All right. Let's get this going, and then I'll figure out what the bottle is that's going to go in there. So,
man, that's so quick. Like usually this thing goes out for like a couple weeks, right, or a couple more weeks.
So I'm pretty excited. I mean, I always want to give them away, and so my wife last time I kept giving me numbers. So I'm happy. I'm super excited. Somebody won. So it was pretty exciting. I just need to figure out. I already have one other bottle I was thinking about putting in there. I can't remember. So I'm going to give everybody at least a choice. So we'll figure it out. All right. So this one's for Bardstown Single Barrel. So it's a KBF pick. So let's do hashtag Bardstown KBF. Hashtag Bardstown KBF for a win of this. And remember, for Super Chat, just so you guys still have a chance at the end of winning a pour of everything I'm doing tonight. Plus the bottle, the Smoke Wagon bottle. Will be the other, so there'll be 2 giveaways at the end for Super Chat as well, and then anybody that still does Super Chat, I'll put your names away, and so the next one we'll start off with you guys for whatever we decide that goes inside the box. So here we go. Yeah, no, just leave it like that so I know that they're done already. Those are already done. I'll save those for next time. All right. So, Shane, I know you're still talking about Ireland when we got off the subject.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you want to talk about from out there?
Man, I mean, other than it was just a fantastic experience all around, and so I've got just for whatever reason, right? When you kind of are a whiskey guy, you tend to run into people and find like-minded people. So I was telling these guys about that old hotel owner that I ran into, a guy by the name of Cullum Redmond, and really super guy. And we got to talking, and what do you know? He started an Irish whiskey label. Probably 20 plus years ago, really into whiskey.
Oh, wow.
Doesn't drink whiskey anymore and hasn't drank whiskey for some time.
Really?
But he absolutely loves it, and he still blends it and all that. So we get to talking, and he goes back behind in this area, puts something together, comes out and gives me a glass and says, try this and tell me what you think. And I tried it, and I was like, holy shit. Like, it was better than the stuff I had at Middleton, which was their Gaelic. I had all the Very Middleton rares that they had on the bar. I had the Barry Crockett, which is just absolutely fantastic.
Was that the place you sent me the picture of, the bar that you were at there? You sent me a bar that had like amazing.
That old bar. Yeah, that really old bar.
Yeah.
So he brings this stuff out, and I'm drinking. I'm like, holy crap, this is unbelievable how good this is. And no, I wouldn't say Ireland's better than America. It is beautiful. I loved it, but I was glad to be home. Anyway, so he starts talking to me. He's like, yeah, I just recently got rid of my American distribution channel. And he said, I want to release this thing, but I'm not quite sure, how I'm going to go about it or whatever. And so we start talking, and he says, well, hey, man, if you don't mind, this was late at night. He had a bunch of patrons in there. He said, why don't you come back on Saturday? This was on a Thursday. So why don't you come back on a Saturday afternoon, we'll sit down and we'll talk. Because I was like, man, I'd love to help or be a part, because this stuff it's freaking amazing whiskey. And so I go back and talk to him, and man, we find out we're just extremely like-minded. Same philosophy, and how I want to do the stuff on the commercial side with Storytime is the exact same philosophy he's been trying to kick off with his Irish whiskey. So So we start talking, whatever. Long story short, I go away. We're both excited. So Storytime, we're going to be working with him. I'll probably be importing that brand into the U.S. But when I got back, one of the first things I did was I created a whiskey label for him because he wasn't quite sure, what he was doing. He gave me some ideas on some thoughts, but he wasn't quite sure. What's that? Yeah. So I put together a label, and my first round, he just absolutely loved it. He's like, oh my God, that is just amazing. So he said, in all the years of doing this, and his whiskey it's well known in Ireland. It's very well known. So it's not like he's just some schlep. I mean, he knows what he's doing. And we saw that. He's like, oh, I've never had the first round of a label. He said, this is crazy. He said, this is perfect. It's exactly
what he was looking for.
Yeah, exactly what he was looking for. So it's super exciting. It's going to be a very high-end, high-quality whiskey, but not a high-price whiskey, which is also exactly what Storytime is about. So
yes,
that's also very exciting.
That's pretty cool, man. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I didn't know you were going to share that. I was just talking about more of your trip, but hey, I'm glad you shared that with us because I know you shared a little bit.
It's super, super exciting.
Yeah, you shared a little bit with that, me, and I know that was a little bit behind the scenes stuff you were sharing with me. So that's behind the scenes stuff he's sharing with you guys right now. So that's pretty cool. So I appreciate you sharing that, and I'm excited about that because, like you said, I didn't know much about Irish whiskey till I went out there. Right? Mm-hmm. Then you go around and you really start trying it, and there is some really good Irish whiskey out there. Like my whole top shelf up here is when I went to Ireland is pretty much all Irish whiskey that I got when I was out there and brought back with me. So,
yeah, I think a lot of people are scared of it because it's the single malt or the single grain, and they don't, that leans heavily into the Scotch. But this is not that. Like when you get into a depth of Irish whiskey that I didn't know really existed. Like I've had the Spots and I've had Redbreast and I love Redbreast and I love the Spots, but I didn't realize how deep that side of the Irish portfolio goes. And there's crazy, crazy, crazy levels to it. And it's like the Redbreast is the bottom of the barrel when it comes to that level of whiskey. It's just really crazy. So, and what's really bizarre, it's one of the only whiskeys I've drank that was actually like refreshing.
Oh yeah.
Which is what? Yeah, it has a refreshing quality to it. It doesn't, with bourbons, we really like the dark caramels and toffees and tobaccos and oaks and kind of this whole baked good profile. You get into this realm, and now you get into the honey, the fruits, and just kind of more of the refreshing type herbal, but not like floral, but herbal. And freaking love it. Yeah, Alex, it's coming soon, right? So I've got a couple bottles coming to me probably in the next week or so. They'll be here. I'm gonna start sending it out to some Irish whiskey people, and I really want to get their thoughts and input. But it goes hand in hand with the other Irish whiskey thing, Doc. The American Oak finished one that you had when you were here. So all of that's going to kind of play in to what I'm trying to do, and it's just a one piece of the whole puzzle. But it's very exciting, and it came together just out of nowhere. Yeah. So
I mean, it's just good people. Like the whiskey community is great. So you tend to meet other good people, and then you meet somebody like-minded like you, and you have the know-how and you're able to help. And that's us. We always want to help other people, do stuff. And so I think that just good people attract good people and can get these things done sometimes. It's funny the way the world works.
Yeah, I would agree. A good añejo can be refreshing. Actually, I've had some really good reposados that are freaking fantastic.
I'm still trying to figure out what to put in this. I know I had a bottle I already had an idea with, but I can't remember what it was. I mean, I do have a gold, what's it called? What's the tater bottle? I can't think right now. My mind's blown right now. So, yeah, Blanton's. I'm still blown that we got that. I'm so excited. Like it's. I'm still trying to process it. So I have a Blanton's gold.
You?
Huh?
So how dare you?
A Blanton's gold. How does that sound? Does a Blanton's gold sound like something you guys would want in there? So let me know in the comments if you think Blanton's Gold's good.
We are about to find out who the real taters in chat are right now. Get ready. And hey, there's no shame in it. There's no shame in it. None at all.
I'm trying to think. I just have such a mess around me right now that it's hard to say. Okay, let me grab something to show. But I really I want to make sure.
God.
I want to make sure I'm putting
You
a
know
good
what?
bottle.
There was another bottle I was supposed to send you, and we were talking earlier today. Was it today or yesterday? Whenever it was.
It was this morning. It was this morning.
It was just. Well, that's right. It was this morning. I got to send you that Fred's.
Oh yes! Don't forget to send me Fred's.
Out of all the bottles, that's the one that you definitely want.
Yes, definitely. Don't forget to send me that Fred's. Okay, so we're gonna start the stream as we start this race here. I'm gonna look around and figure out see what we can possibly do. So go ahead. We have 29
Cheers,
in
Carlos.
there. Cheers, Carlos. Hey, Carlos. It's good seeing you here, buddy. Yeah, there's a few good gold picks. I don't have a pick one. It's just a regular gold. So look at the names and let's get that started. So make sure.
You know what, Doc?
What's that?
I think I've got something I can get in your package. If people want this one, it might be worth throwing in there. Where are you at? There you are.
All right, we're going to go ahead and start this race. I've been trading Blanton Pool for years to my Western New York buddy. I can't give it away anymore. I still have a few trade, LOL. That's good. I had so much trouble finding them, and I think I have two now. One that I opened just because I wanted to, somebody wanted to try it, so I popped it open so they could try it. And never seen gold and regular Bantons are 150. No thanks.
All right, buddy. If you want, this is an option, and I will put it in your box, and you'll have it Tuesday.
Oh yeah, Michter's the rye.
Yeah, barrel strength.
I got to put it up again. Was the race going in the background there? Holy cow! So let me know if that's what you want. A Michter's limited barrel strength, or oops, I hid you, Shane.
Oh, that's fine. That's
So
fine.
I passed the Blanton's goal for Weller. I like Weller Foolproof. I think that's a great. I think that's a great pour. Sorry, guys, not much service, but much love, whiskey friends.
Oh,
You're in that. We all get those bad areas of bad service. It always happens.
love you, Shaman. Need to chat with you again soon, buddy.
Now where's Shaman out? There he is. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, he's actually part of the group that's the Texas line. Yeah. It's Whiskey Shaman. It's myself. It's Bourbon Jerk, and it's your drinking buddy. So we're the four doing, and it's actually funny because your drinking buddy is the one that actually put that together, and he's a Arizona boy putting together a Texas thing. So let's see. We got 19 seconds left. Why does it look so small not to be that? That's what she said. 12 seconds left. 10 we got here. We got True Hodo, Joe B.
This is a 2024 single barrel too, by the way.
Nice. Oh, somebody came from behind. Chris from the bottom there. Wow.
Congrats, Chris.
Hold on. So it was Chris. What was the last name?
Zoniak. Ozionaik.
All right. And then Gandy Road. Awesome, guys. So you guys won the Bardstown KBF pick. It's a hell of a bottle. It's a hell of a pour. So just make sure to fill out that form for me so I can get these out to you guys. Let me know. Whew. Let's see, Shane. You know what? So these are. I really do want to try one of these two tonight. So what should we try? I've never had a cut above, and I've never
Oh,
had cream of Kentucky. Have you ever had either
so
one of those?
I don't. So what's the deal on the cream of Kentucky? Read that off to me. I don't know that I've had that one or not.
Cream of Kentucky cash strength bottle for J.W. Rutledge,
Yeah.
and it's a 53.2 per ABV.
Is it just like a single barrel?
I don't know. It might be. It's cash strength, and it has a bottle number on it.
Well, that's probably single barrel then. Well, either one's fine. I haven't had either one of those. You get that, then I'll go pick a freaky bottle up there and join you.
Sounds good. So we're gonna do cream of Kentucky. Let's get that open.
Okay.
Those rye bar picks are fire. They definitely are, guys. They are.
I'm gonna do a Kentucky Gentleman.
Ooh, the 2XO.
Not just any old Kentucky Gentleman.
Oh, gentlemen, I heard a gem. Yep. So I've never had the cream of Kentucky, so this is the first time I'm having this. And what I like to, what do you have there?
1974.
Wow, that's a year older than me.
It's the year I was born.
I thought you were much older than that.
Oh, you suck.
I'm just teasing you, buddy. You know I love you. All right, Shane. What should we put on? Hey, Whiskey Corner, thank you for the donation. So I don't know if you were here when somebody won the bottle, the Wild Turkey 12 out of the box. But we'll put your name on the list for the next one. So when I do my next live, we'll figure out what goes in there. Seems like nobody wanted the gold, so we'll figure out. Shane's offered up. Show that bottle you offered again, Shane. Not here. Put you. There we go. The Michter's Single Barrel Rye Barrel Strength.
There's the barrel number on it.
I can't read that. My eyes are not that good.
It's 24B0831.
There you go. Look at that. Giving away so many samples, I have to open up another box just to do samples. So what should we put on here for the the cream of Kentucky?
Yeah,
there's a lot of options. What was that?
Cream of Rutledge.
Cream of Rutledge.
Yep.
Sounds like a plan.
Yes, Stephen Scone, Kentucky Gentleman is a bourbon. It's a Kentucky straight bourbon, bottled at a whopping 86 proof.
Well,
1974, baby.
Can I ask for a small sample of that when you send my package to me?
You'd like some? Yeah, I can do that.
Why not? I would. I've learned that, man. When you get a chance to try a Dusty, you don't pass that up because holy cow, some of those things are just amazing.
Oh yeah. Let me get the bottle so I don't forget. I have a tendency to do that. Oh.
Our next pour is going to be actually something I know you do have at least a bottle of, Shane. So,
all right.
We'll get there. So we're doing this cream of Rutledge. Oh, it's Rutledge, not. Oh wait, no, they're spelling it right. I'm misreading that. They're right. I'm wrong. Keep it up, guys. You guys are better than me.
Yep, cream of Rutledge. They got it. All right. Kentucky Gentleman's.
So I'm gonna text Dave something real quick.
Mother flucker. Got distracted. And now my sweatpants are drunk.
So Luckily, it wasn't the cream of Kentucky in your pants because then you have cream on your pants.
Yeah, got that right. And there's nothing gentlemanly about this Kentucky gentleman. I'll tell you that. There you go, bro.
I appreciate it. I want to try that. That's gonna be fun.
Oh, it's a low proofer, but man, is it good.
Yeah, man. If you would have bunkered some bottles back in the 80s, 90s, if you could only go back and tell yourself, put these things away, imagine what you do now. That's just we're here close to Mexico. We could buy whatever we want. At that time, I don't cross anymore, but even the cheapest Dusties are experience everyone should. Yeah, I agree. I even had a Makers, old Dusty Makers, and they gave me that next to a new Makers, right? And it was just a regular Makers bottle, but it was a I can't remember what year it was. I want to say it was like an 1980, 82, something like that. And holy cow, just the flavor differences just from that alone is just pretty freaking amazing, you know? The best Dusty I ever had was a National Distillers OGD 114. Wow.
Yeah, the old National Distiller stuff is really good. I tell you, the best one, I still dream about a 1973 Eagle Rare 101 proof. That thing was stupid. Oh my gosh, that marker is worthless.
I hate when that happens, you know?
Yeah. Hang on, gotta get another one.
Old Crow Dusty. The Old Crow's the one with, those are the ones that are in the chess pieces, right?
Yep.
That's so funny. I'm actually bidding on one right now. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get up to win it because it's pretty high up there, and I can't always get away with that, you know. And the only way though is so the funny thing about that was that it was a local pickup. You had to go pick it up. It wasn't one that they'd ship to you. So that might be the way I get away with it, telling my wife it's a trip. But
she's gonna be on to you, man.
What was that?
She's gonna be on to you.
She's watching right now. She's gonna probably come and ask me where this trip is, and then decide to approve or deny my purchasing of this bottle.
If it's Jamaica, Hawaii, yeah. If it's Alabama, probably not.
It's actually Chicago, Chi-Town.
Oh, really? They can ship. Why can't they ship now?
Normally so it's on what's it called? The Unicorn Auction. Yeah.
Yeah.
But for some reason, every once in a while they'll put some that they say local pickup only. And I think with those, maybe they've had too many issues with them breaking because of that. So that's probably why they do that.
I mean, really want to go to Chicago?
My wife likes Chicago. I haven't been there. I've only been out there three or four times in my lifetime, and it's fun. I love pizza and I love deep dishes, and it's almost impossible to get a deep dish like that almost anywhere else, you know?
Best pizza like that. There's two of them, two places I would point you to. One of them is called Pizza Popolis in Detroit. The other one
Never been to Detroit.
Would be Rotolo's Craft and Crust. If you can find Rotolo's Craft and Crust, those are freaking amazing deep dish.
So there's a few deep dishes that, from Chicago. One of the popular ones, they actually opened one in San Antonio, and it didn't last very long because it's just not the same when they try to replicate it somewhere else sometimes, you know?
No, which one is it?
I can't remember which one it was. There's three big ones, right? Like three big ones.
Yeah, you got Giordano's. Yeah, you got Lou Malnati's. And you've got Uno's Pizza.
Yeah, it wasn't. Uno's I see around. I didn't realize that was a Chicago one.
Yeah.
It wasn't the Giordano's because that's actually my favorite one. And when I got back from trying that the first time, you can order it online and they send it to you frozen, but it's just not the same when you try to cook that in your own oven.
No.
So. How are we doing, Mr. Natividad, with this one? Think you're almost there? And while he does that, I'm going to look around and figure out what we'll put in that thing.
There you go. Troop says he's only a couple hours. He'll pick it up for you.
Nice.
Roger Randall, look at the head on that thing. Oh, Joe B, are you a Detroit guy? Pizza Popolis.
If you come out to Pizza Popolis, I'll buy for you. That's awesome. I love pizza. Pizza is my favorite.
I used to do a lot of work in Detroit, and I would go up there, and every time I'd go to a customer, I'd stop by there and get a couple of their large pizzas, and those things weigh like 15 to 20 pounds, man. They are freaking incredibly dense pizzas. But, man, the guys would love it every time I'd show up with those pizzas.
Yeah, right, it's awesome. Who doesn't love you when you show up with food?
Yeah, exactly.
Food is amazing. So bourbon and food, two great ways to bring people together.
I miss your beautiful face, Roger Randall.
Yeah, he's saying cheers, Shane. Love you, brother.
Dude, my sweatpants are soaked. That's probably like $30 worth of whiskey I just poured on my pants.
It says double rich cream of Kentucky. It's good pour.
Yeah.
I should have probably cleansed my palate. And I've been drinking and not paying attention to what I was drinking. All right, Natividad has this up. Let's put this up here. Everybody kind of look at it. There's 26 on there, 43 watching. I'll give everybody one. Since there's 43 watching, I'll give you 1 minute so it was hashtag, what was it? Cream Rutledge. If you want a chance to win a 2-ounce pour of cream of Kentucky. And just so I let you know, a lot of times if you win one pour, I tend to throw in a secondary sample because it just costs me the same to ship two samples as one. So I started doing that. So a lot of times you might get an extra bonus pour in there as well.
It's probably going to be Texas whiskey. I'm just warning you.
No, I save that for myself, buddy. I save that for myself.
I'm totally just messing.
You know what, Shane? I'm gonna bring you to Texas. I'm gonna make you go to Texas distilleries after Texas distilleries, and help you fall in love with Texas distilleries, sir.
Hey, I'm in it. Look, I need to plan a trip out there. We'll have to do it probably like January at this point.
Yeah,
if I come out in January,
it's probably a good time for you because if not, you might melt down here.
No, it gets pretty hot here. To be fair, I was just in New Orleans back in August, and that was about as hot as I've ever experienced in my life. That was awful.
That's so. New Orleans is the heat that we get here is pretty similar to New Orleans. They're a little bit closer to the water, so they have a little bit more humidity. Yeah, and that's what kicks your butt is that humidity doesn't let you sweat. It just you feel like you're constantly like in a steam oven. You ready? Oh wait, you have Roger Randall. Did you get Roger Randall in there?
No, there's a bunch of extras.
Are you? As soon as you're ready to run it, go ahead. So not these finishing up the last ones, adding them in here. We'll run that one, and the next one I said it's one of those ones, Shane. I think you have.
Oh. Man,
are you gonna grab yourself a cowboy?
This bottle was probably like $7, $5 or $7 when it came out.
That's awesome.
So good.
Is my monkey drunk already?
No, I'm having
computer issues as always. Yeah, I hate when that happens. Maybe after this race, you close it down and open it again. Okay. That was. Let me see. What was the hottest? I missed the first gnomes. Oh, yeah, because gnome lives he lives over there in New Orleans.
The guys I were with, they're like, that was probably like the hottest day of the year. The one day I was there.
and it's pretty cool because so he's a bartender, but he works at a distillery as well, and he's actually going to be on the cocktail live that I'm doing on Sunday. He's one of the
Is he a Mellick guy? Is he a Mellick guy?
He likes Malort.
No. Does he work for Mellick?
No, put in the where you work for. No, it's a small distillery, so I don't think so. No, he doesn't work for Mellick. No, he doesn't. No, you're talking about the rice whiskey. He doesn't.
Yeah.
No, he's a bartender. He was actually the distiller at the one he was at. That one closed down, and he's somewhere else now.
73. Okay.
So
Got it.
your monkey was scared of finishing my last name. No, he probably got excited with the last name. Not worried about it. So 7-3. I used to work at, and he actually used to work at Sazerac House.
Oh yeah. Okay, I've been there.
And Gnome does he does a lot of like where you join like a whiskey not a whiskey challenge, a cocktail challenge, and he wins a lot of them. He actually does really well with his. He just won a big one recently, and so he says his work's loving him right now because he keeps winning these awards, and then they have those cocktails on their menu and stuff like that. So.
Nice.
So I'm pretty excited about seeing what cocktail he comes up with for ours. I know it's a gin one that he's doing for Sunday. So,
dude, I'll tell you what. Straight gin's not my jam by any means. I love actually certain gin and tonics I really like. But I'll tell you, some of the best cocktails I've ever had were gin-based cocktails. They're just.
That's interesting. Yeah, 'cause there's a lot you can do with them. I mean, they don't overpower. You can actually kind of do a lot with them. I'm not a big gin person myself, but I've made a few and I've enjoyed them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got a company here that does barrel aged gin, so it looks like bourbon. It's all dark like bourbon.
Yeah, and actually, Gnome actually has his own bitters now. He started his own bitters.
Nice.
Yeah. And the other thing, 10 seconds left we got going here. Why is it so small on my screen? I cannot see it. 5 seconds left here.
Whoa,
everybody's really tight. It is close.
Oh, and in comes Gunner.
Gunner comes from behind. Hey,
Gunner. What is that? Is that a fucking, excuse my language, is that a Harry Potter thing?
It's a soccer version of it. All right, let me see here.
Here, I'll show you that gin.
Go back up. I didn't get a. It was Gunner. So Gunner L and last place. Let's see who's last here. Bourbon Kitty. Hey, congratulations to Gunner L and Bourbon Kitty. Make sure that in the chat there is a link at the top. Fill out that form for me, please. Makes it easier for me to get this out to you. If you don't, it makes it super hard. Pretty much, it doesn't go out. So, close it down and. Ooh, what is that?
This is that gin I was telling you about. Barrel aged gin. Look at that.
Wow, that looks good.
It is fantastic gin.
See,
and I don't like gin. That's fantastic.
I love gin. I have a big collection.
Yeah.
No need to brag. So I know that. So his drink that he's doing for Sunday includes gin, and I want to say it's infused with blueberry. I think the blueberry cereal.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's all Halloween based. So that's what I know that's in there, and I will have hopefully the recipes tomorrow. I'm gonna make. They're sending me all the recipes. I'm gonna make little cards and I'll put it on my page so that everybody can check it out, and I'll also put it on the Discord so everybody can check that out. So we got a lot of stuff going on there. So it's gonna be I hope I know a lot of people that do watch me like on here don't do the cocktails. We enjoy these whiskeys neat, but man, it's gonna be a fun time. It's gonna be a lot of good cocktails, a lot of fun cocktails, a lot of Halloween cocktails, and just fun stuff to do. Let me show you. Let me see. Yep, it's right there next to it. Look, it was staring at me. So this is actually Gnome's that you see.
Oh, yeah.
So Gnome's, and it's an Earl Grey bitters. It's not folk. There it is, Earl Grey bitters. So that's his. So
nice.
Gnome, let me see. Where are you at, Gnome? what I'm going to do is make sure. I need to make you. Hold on 1 second. No, I'm going to put you so that you can actually put your link in here if you want. I'm adding you as a moderator. And by doing that, you're allowed to put a link in there. So, Gnome, you are now a moderator. If you want, you can actually put your link. So if anybody wants to try Earl Grey bitters, and he's working on a few more, which is pretty cool. I was kind of joking with him that I have ideas for bitters, and he wanted to know what my ideas were. So he looked at those, and he said some of them are things that he's thought about as well, so that they're going to be working on. So pretty cool stuff.
I just want to remind them that with great power comes responsibility.
It does. All right, guys. I know somebody won the Wild Turkey 12. We're not doing that box right now. Anybody who still donates will still get to, when we put something else in the box, I'll figure it out and we'll put something else in there. And Shane's offered a bottle. We might have that in there. But don't forget, so at the end of tonight, you have a chance of winning the Smoke Wagon, the Halloween edition. And this is really cool. I don't know if you see these bottles. They glow in the dark. They're pretty freaking awesome bottles. And if not, the other, so there's two prizes going out. The other prize is everything that I'm drinking tonight. I'm doing 2 ounce pours, so you're getting 2 ounce pours of everything we drink tonight. And I think we're 4 or 5 into it right now, so that's already 5 2 ounce pours. Somebody's gonna be winning. And our next one you're gonna want to drink. So this is Shane. I'm gonna get the one that I have open, but Old Forester. So I have the one that you sent me behind me, so I'm gonna get that one.
Let me go get it.
So the reason I'm actually bringing this one out tonight, guys. So this one I picked up today. The place that I picked it up at is a small mom and pop place, and they have a few bottles left. So if anybody's looking for this, let me know. I can go by there. They're open on Saturdays. Here in Texas, we're not open on Sundays. But if you guys are looking for this and want me to get a bottle and help you out, I think they had like 8 to 10 bottles. It's a small mom and pop place, so it's $80 plus tax. $80 plus tax. So if anybody's looking at it, send me an email, and then I'll reach out to you tomorrow. There we go. I put the email in the thing. So
that way, what bottles that you got?
The one that I think is the one you sent me is a 130.7. Is that the one you sent me?
Maybe. What's the floor and warehouse?
Warehouse K, floor 7. And the one that I picked up today is 128.8, warehouse L, floor 1. So that's the one I picked up today. But I kind of want to just I know sometimes these are super hard to find, so there's a place around here that has them, and I'm willing to help somebody else if they want to get them, they can.
All right, I don't have that one. I think I gave you the only one I had of that one. That was a floor 7. What the hell was I thinking?
It's still on mine, Michael Bortner. You're thinking how much you love me, and you didn't even pay attention to it, and then you sent it off. You're like, son of a.
Yeah, that's right.
So we'll do a pour of this tonight. Are you wanting with this, or you stay in the last one, not the 3 left? So, yeah, if you've never had these are great pours. I'm seeing them a little bit more and more around. I mean, before I never saw them.
Right.
And I see them every once in a while. And usually when they're on the shelves, they fly off of it. This mom and pop place that I was talking about that has them is like one of those that just in an area where most people won't spend, like they go in there to buy the big bottles and like low shelf stuff. And so they had a few when I walked in there. So I'm sure I went at the end of the day. I'm sure they have a few more tomorrow. So if anybody's looking for them, reach out to me, and I'll reach out to you guys and figure out how we can get that to you. So OnlyFans. That's too funny. I love OF single barrels. Too funny. I love that. That's funny. All right. Let's see. What do we want to name this one, Shane?
The Old Forester. Ooh. Hashtag Friday spelled RIE.
Hashtag Friday spelled Fry. All Okay, put that in chat, Shane, so that people who couldn't process it, because my brain's still not processing that.
You've had too much to drink.
No. It's the end of the week, and my brain just shuts down after working so hard all week. It just doesn't want to work anymore at the end, you know. We'll do Cowboy Bourbon coming up pretty quickly here, so we can do a pour of that before we're done tonight for sure. We got a little bit of time. We're not. Since Whiskey Wisdom's not going on, I'm not in much of a hurry. I slowed it down a little bit. You know, I'm always in a hurry because I'm always trying to get off before he gets on. So. Yeah, see, and I see it all the time for 120, 140. So when they had it for $80, I thought that was a good price for it. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it is really good. That's kind of SRP because I think they're like 70. Yeah, it's supposed to be like 75 or something like that.
Yeah, but I think even the Total Wine that had it here, they had it a week ago, and I was out of town. That's when I was stuck out there in Florida. I think they even had it for 80 something. You know, so. But you know, anybody who's interested, let me know. Just send me an email, and we'll chat tomorrow about it, and I can go tomorrow and pick some up if you guys need. But I let me see. Actually, he said so. I had texted him earlier, and the guy said that they had 10 left. So it was 10 that they had left. Man, this is such a. It's so good on the nose, you know.
All right, I'm going into mine. I'm about 2 sips behind you, Doc.
You're fine. I'm not trying to drink any. I'm not trying to drink too fast. Not TV. That has to work tomorrow because his boss is an a-hole. Mm-hmm. But man, that's a solid pour. I want to put this against that 04. I mean, that Michter's Rye. I want to try this against a Michter's Rye.
That's
$4.99 works perfect. It's okay if you do $4.99. That works for me. So if you want, put $4.99 in there, and we can do that.
Yeah, that's Apple for you. That's how they, for whatever reason, I think they peel a penny off or something. Yeah, I don't think you can really compare the Old Forester and the Michter's. They're just so different.
They are. I mean, this one. I mean, these ryes. I've learned to like ryes a lot more, and they just growing on me so much. And I realize like the flavor, how long it just lingers in your mouth when you drink a rye. It just makes. So I like them.
Do you have a barrel strength Michter's Rye?
What was that?
Do you have a barrel strength Michter's Rye?
No, I don't.
You don't?
No, I don't hunt Michter's very often, so I don't look for it very often. I don't have it.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to do this, and I got to retract my offer to put that in your box, and I'm just gonna give this to you, buddy. If you don't have Michter's barrel strength Rye, I'm sorry, everybody in chat, but I didn't know Doc didn't have one. I got to send it to you.
Alabama has all 3 single barrels of Old Forester or OnlyFans coming in. That's pretty cool. Oh man, this is just a good pour. It's a good solid pour. I think after this, we'll see. We'll slow it down a little bit, but we'll get that Cowboy coming up pretty quick. While we're waiting here, while we're doing this one, I do have another teaser I need to do, or did I do both of them already? Let me see. No, because we did talk about the Texas Best Whiskey, and so round 4 for that comes out tomorrow morning. It usually comes out at 10, 10:15, 10:30, and 10:45. We go back to back so that we can go, and then we go from one channel to the next. I think they might change it. We're talking about changing the time, so if I find out a time change, Whiskey Shaman, if you're in here, can you start that chat and ask them if we're changing the time so I can make sure I change mine tonight? But if not, it'll be 10 Central Standard Time that they'll go up. So that's round 4. And then we have to do one more round to get our final, and then we're going to do a final live. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And then this week, and you know what? Let me share that, actually. I think I have a picture of it. So we're going to be doing the Halloween live this Sunday, right? And I'm pretty excited about it. I know it's not something like a live that I normally do. Hey, what the heck is that? There we go. Let me find this picture here. I think it's this one here. Yep. So let me share that with you guys. So this is the Halloween Live, Cocktails Live, October 20th. It's going to be at 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. So 7 to 9. We'll probably go for an hour and a half to 2 hours that night. I have Rob from Rob's Home Bar. And he actually did it. I got this from his Halloween cocktail one. So he looks like a zombie on it, you know. This is Gnome, the one we were talking to just a second ago. So Gnome, he's the one with the bitters. And he's doing the like a blueberry gin infused one. Dave from Booze on the Rocks, and he hasn't turned. I don't know what he's doing yet. I haven't heard from him yet on what he's doing. And then Bonnie has one, and she gave me hers, but I think she's doing an old fashioned, a smoke style old fashioned. So once again, this is live October 20th. This is this Sunday. We're going to go live on this. So I think it'll be a lot of fun. So anybody who wants to just kind of join us, and it'll be a lot of fun. But Penelope Valencia finally dropped. Yeah, it's actually in here. I hear it's going to be dropping next week in my area. So it's a good pour. It makes it a hell of an old fashioned. If you haven't made an old fashioned with Valencia, it makes a hell of an old fashioned. And then I have that one. Remember the bottle I got up there when I was with you? That was an orange finished naranja one. That was a good one, Shane, that I picked up from you. That also made a hell of an old fashioned.
Yeah, I could see that.
So let's go ahead and run this live stream here. Hey, Alex, thank you again. Appreciate you. And definitely anybody who does it has a chance to win this stuff tonight, but also has a chance to for next week, or not next week, when I do my next live. I don't know when that is yet, because it's not next week. When I do my next whiskey live, you'll be the first ones, and we'll let you change the numbers if you want. Since we're starting over, you guys get to change the numbers. All right, everybody, we have 38 watching, 25 in chat. Anybody else wants to put it in there? What's the hashtag? Hashtag Friday, FRYEDAY. Hey, Jacob. Jacob's one of my godchildren. What you doing? Glad you're watching me. Appreciate that. He's on my mom's phone because it's her number on there. Let me see. The Michter's Barrel Straight Rye is a great pour. Saw it today for $300. Holy cow! Holy cow! That's a pricey version of that.
That's almost go punch the guy that owns the store in the face price.
Exactly. I really need to expand my mixed drinks exposure. I usually do neat only. So it's so funny. I started the opposite way. I started with old fashions and slowly went to neat. And I think I probably drink more neat now, but I still enjoy an old fashioned. And like that old fashioned video I did today, Shane, I'm telling you, I'm in love with this Texas cowboy, right? Oh man, that old fashioned was just amazing. I got
some here. I don't have enough to make an old fashioned, but I definitely have some here.
Wait, is that last year's or this year's?
No, this is this year's. It's one you sent me.
So I think I sent you 2-ounce pour, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. But that's really not enough to make any because I want to enjoy it neat, which means I want to drink.
When I made my old fashioned, I did a 1.5 pour for the old fashioned because 2 ounces is too much at one time. But we're going to be drinking that pretty quickly here, so you'll be popping that open anyways. Let me see. So let me see. They're thinking about doing a lot. So tomorrow we're going to be doing it. We could start 4 times starting your time. So let me just verify. Is it 4 p.m. Central Standard Time? I'm going to ask 4 p.m. and that's for the round 4 tomorrow. So let's see what goes on there. Let me see. Michter's BP is great. 150 for 130-150.
By the way, my name's in here. I don't know why. I mean, I know why it is but if I win, it's going to Steven Scout.
Nice. I like it. Mixed drinks get me in trouble. My wife limits me to 1 or none. That's pretty funny. Yeah,
Dave Vogelsang, good question. Doc, why don't you tell us what you really think of the Cowboy Bourbon 2024?
So in case I haven't said anything or I haven't mentioned it too much, I'm in love with it. It's honest. So I told you, Shane, after I drank it that day. So let me go a few things with that. One, when I was filming, it's the first time ever that I'm filming. I wanted to stop filming just so I can enjoy the pour I had. I've never had it where it made. I was actually somewhat emotional that I wanted to stop and actually just taste it. Right.
Oh man.
But then
That's awesome.
I didn't do that because that's what I was trying to capture. That's what I'm trying to capture to share.
Right.
And the funny thing is, when you edit, you cut a lot of that out because nobody wants to see you there almost teary-eyed, just daydreaming for a second there. A lot of times I do back-to-back, videos, and so I don't normally get that. That was my last pour of the night. I set it up so that would be my last pour. I end up pouring myself more and just sitting out there in the living room and just sitting there and just enjoying that a lot. And I've never had a drink that actually a pour like that's actually made me emotional that way that one has. So that's what I mean. It blew me out of the water. It blew me out of the water. It really did.
Peter White.
Peter White. Well, know what?
Canadians winning tonight.
So funny. All that talk and I never freaking did the pours or anything. Hold on 1 second. Let me put the winner here.
Who's slacking out?
I'm slacking now. Old Forester.
Sorry about that, Steven. I couldn't pull through for you. My bad.
Let's see. Okay, Peter White won first, and who's my last place winner on this one? Mike Brock. Look at Dorothy coming in close there.
Man, she is trying to do a sweep tonight, isn't she?
Oh, she does really good. Tamara actually usually does really well, and I haven't seen her. I think I jinxed her because I haven't seen her winning a bit.
And I got to tell you, that old Forster, every time I go back to it, I go, man, why don't I drink this more? I know why I don't drink it more because I don't get it that often, but dang, is it good.
But didn't you pick up a case of it last time?
Hey, listen. Easy on that, all right?
Oh my goodness. I almost spit that out. I almost spit that out. All right. Let me get these poured out before we even start our next one. And then what we'll do is the Cowboy next, just so make sure we get that in, and I might do maybe one more pour after that. We'll see. Because after the Cowboy, you kind of just got to slow down a little bit.
Yeah, that's usually what I like to refer to as the nail in the coffin.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, you probably don't want to drink that tonight, not to be that, because you have to work tomorrow. Well, I'll share that with you another night.
Oh, Chris, if you only knew the stuff I drink and the proofs that I drink. You need to get familiar with old Dragon Bones.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's something. Old Dragon Bones. When's the next Old Dragon Bones coming out?
Actually, I was supposed to have a call with Nolan this week. It didn't work out with timing, so next week we're going to talk. But I've got 2 bottles I'm trying to get. 2 bottles I'm trying to get dumped and filled. So one of them's going to be a new version of Christmas, which is a light whiskey finished in a stout beer barrel, and then the next Old Dragon Bones.
I can't wait. I love the Dragon Bones I have. Have them over there on the side because, in the beginning we went through them a little quickly. And so I got to definitely, next time I get an Old Dragon Bones from you, I'm going to have to probably get 2 bottles of that just so that I have one that I can drink and share and enjoy with everybody.
Yeah, you're not wrong, Chris. You can't hang out over. And I would say that about any of the Old Forester barrel strength. They come across so proofy and spicy. They're just aggressive. That's why on the bourbons, I prefer the 100 proof bourbon picks.
Yeah, I mean, and those, it's interesting how you don't find that's probably harder to find than these other, the bourbon, the single barrel bourbon and the rye.
Yeah, I think more people are getting privy to it though, because everyone's like, that single barrel strength is great, but can't talk for a week after I drink it. Yeah. So they're like, all right, well, we'll go after the underproofers.
I do have that 100 proof one you sent me.
Yeah,
I do have that one.
I got a few of those, man. What was weird is I hadn't seen any, And then I kind of went on the prowl for them, and now all of a sudden I've got like 10 of them, 10 different ones. I'm like, I don't even know how that it happened like that. So,
well, that's pretty cool. I mean, I've never seen one on. Correction. When you sent me the other bottle, you had asked me if I've ever tried it. I've ever had it, and I said early in my journey, I saw that on the shelf, and it was a black label. I grabbed it. There was one on there, and I'd never seen it before. I didn't know what I was grabbing at that moment. Then I had never seen it again. So that was like 3 years ago on the shelf. Is the only time I've ever seen one, the black label on the shelf.
Yeah. I'll tell you what's even harder to get, and which I would love to, believe it or not, even though I'm a proof whore. The old they did 90 proof single barrels back in the day, like 4 years. Yeah, 3 or 4 years, and some of those are like birthday bourbon level stuff, or President's Choice level juice in there. It's just they're freaking ridiculous.
So, he's donating his sample to Steven Scone. So Steven Scone.
Well, Steven says he's already got a bottle. He's going to get another one, so he wants to donate it to whoever wants it. So someone's got to speak up. Who wants the Old Forester Rye?
Yep. Let me know. Whoever speaks up, talk to Steven. Steven, whoever you choose, have him fill out that form for me. If not, I got an extra pour for myself here. So.
Yep. Peter White, you are correct. It was Steven Scone. But then he came up and said he has a bottle. So there you go. The shaman. Shaman says he wants it.
You good with that? I'm good with that if you guys are, so we can give that to him.
Man. Hate to see you go, but love to walk away.
After too many of those, you're not going to be walking.
Well, fortunately, I only have to go right there.
That's true. But you have a lot of stairs. You do have a lot of stairs in your house. You have stairs down, stairs up, and then stairs into your house.
Yeah, well, I could go out that way, and I wouldn't have to deal. I don't have to deal with 3 stairs. Or I could call my beautiful wife, and she'd come out and help me if I needed it.
Well, yeah. By helping you, she'll lay you on the floor in there, cover you in a blanket.
She might push me in the pool. I don't know.
Well, you're facing the pool, so that we'd catch that. That wouldn't be a good thing.
Yeah.
So, all right. Are we ready for some cowboy?
Man, if you are, I am. I don't know if there's any other pours I want to have before that, because that will be my last pour, because that is going to be a.
You let me know then. If you want to do one more pour before we do that, let me know.
Let's do one more.
All right. What do you want to do?
I want to do a special pour. Number one, in honor of being back on Alive, which has been a long time. I miss all you guys, everybody, actually. And secondly, I think Doc has one of these bottles. Let me go grab it. Let's see if you've got this one, Doc.
All right, let me know. Let's see what you got. Cowboy coming up after this one. So we got one more and a cowboy before that, then cowboy. I'll go ahead and pull out the cowboy.
Oh, where are you? There you are.
So that way we can just leave it here teasing for a while, you know?
All right. Special pour for a special night.
Oh, yeah. Which stag is that one?
This one is last year's, 2023.
What's the proof on that one?
135. Yeah. When you got so many that you have to ask which proof it is so you can get the right one is some bullshit, Doc. I just want to throw that out there.
Where is? I don't know if I have the 135. Wait, what? Last year's?
Yep. And hang on. I'll go get my bottle.
So I'm going to take myself off screen because you guys don't want to see my butt up in the air right now. So, because I have to climb.
and Doc, in the spirit of giving that we like to do here, I will give my sample, my 2-ounce sample, to last place, and you can give to first place.
Nobody wanted to see me do that. Nice.
No.
So you're making me pop open one. So this is going to be a fresh pop for me.
Oh shit! Did you hear what I said? I'll cover last place. You take care of first.
That's awesome. I appreciate that, Shane, because you the man. And what's the hashtag for this?
GTS 2023.
GTS 2023. Ah, smells so good. Ooh, man, we're going with some good last 2 pours here, sir.
That's what I'm thinking.
Natividad, you definitely want to do this one. So GTS 2022 has been my favorite pour. I
Dude,
think that
2020 was my favorite. That one was so damn good.
I don't know if I ever did the 20. I have to go back and look. I mark when I try them, so I know what I've tried. But I don't remember. I don't think I've done the 2020. But holy cow, the 2022 was my favorite pour, like that I've had. At WLW up to that point, where the few that I've had before that were always my favorite, and that one just blew it out of the water for me.
I literally filled it all the way. Look at that. To the very tippy top.
Tippy top. Man, you crazy, sir.
Whoever gets this one, look at this.
That's last place.
Not even an air, like one tiny little air bubble in that bottle.
Now you're making me look bad, sir. So watch, I'm going to give a little bit more than the 2-ounce pour. There we go.
Yeah, Peter White, that hazmat one, that was pretty good. I will still say I think I like 2020s better.
I need to try 2020. What? I'll have to go look. Yeah, and so it's 135 proof, not to get that. Yeah, so you think it doesn't break.
Iceman, you son of a bitch.
What did
Not
Iceman
if you
say?
win.
Huh?
Yes.
It doesn't. You have to be careful with you.
Oh, what was that, Doc?
No, not to be that. I was saying he's sipping it, and he was like, "That doesn't drink like 135." I said, "No, it doesn't. That's what you have to be careful with it because it doesn't drink its proof."
Not at all. No, you're absolutely correct, Iceman. Again, I actually feel normal now, like I'm home and I got a schedule, so I can get back on top of these freaking shipments, man.
So, in honor of Shane, I filled it up. So, I don't want to be the one that doesn't. So remember, first place wins, last place wins, and the super chat has a chance of winning one of these pours as well. So.
Oof.
This is and then the last pour we're going to have is that Garrison brother. So I mean, whoever wins super chat's getting some amazing freaking pours here.
Man, oh man!
That's why I love hanging out with you. We take it up a notch sometimes, you know.
Hey man, that's what it's about, right? Having the experience with friends
and sharing. So
if you win this pour and you've never had GTS before and you win it, I expect to see some sort of video on you trying this and giving us some feedback on this.
Oh yeah. So Shane, cheers, buddy.
Cheers.
Cheers, everybody out there. They put best show tonight. It's the only show tonight. I'm first and I'm last.
Does not disappoint.
Oh man.
It
I forget
just
how
does.
I forget how good this is. I don't know, but I don't have. Wait, know what? I did. Did I win a 2020? Did I finally get a 2022 bottle? I think I finally did. I don't think I opened it yet. No, I was just emotionally overtaken. Like these kind of pours, the ones that just are so good that they just, you just love them.
And the thing about the Buffalo Trace or the Sazerac, whatever you want to call it, that cherry profile, it is it is perfect in the George T stack. It's the perfect amount of cherry.
I've made so many labels. I'm out of labels again. I'll be right back.
All right.
Just be careful because that is.
Iceman, I hope you win. I will definitely get this shipped out. Mm.
Where's Iceman on here? I don't even see him on here right now. Where is he?
Oh, he was giving me shit about shipping, which is totally deserved, by the way.
He was giving you shit about what?
About me shipping it. He goes, "Yeah, if someone wins, that's great, but are you going to ship it?" Fair enough, Iceman. Fair enough.
One thing I love about Iceman, he says it as it is.
Yeah, can't.
So did you see that?
Yes,
Okay, just making sure. Yeah. He says, "Hi." Oops, where'd it go? He says, "Hi, if I win, I'm donating to Spirit of the Cocktail."
Well, that is very nice of you. So, Spirit of the Cocktail, when I don't ship it to you and you're pissed because it's never showed up, you got to talk to Iceman Can't Cook. Don't come to me.
Hey, Whiskey Shaman, will you do me a favor? Will you put the links for the ones tomorrow? So the time has changed, I think. Okay. I guess not. I guess I don't know how we're gonna do it tomorrow. I'll change. I'll figure it out. But if you can put links for him, Whiskey Shaman, for the whiskey, the Texas Best Whiskey period.
It's GTS. I don't even know what you're talking about. GTS is the best Texas whiskey period.
Great Texas State.
Yeah.
GTS, Great Texas State.
Now, Peter White, I won't disagree that Mr. Sam is great. I will say I don't think it's better than GTS. It is very, very good.
I've never had Mr. Sam. Is it good?
It's good. I just don't think it top. Now, there could be batches of GTS that I would say, yeah, Mr. Sam batch 1 is probably better, but I don't know.
Well, don't forget, I have the one that you labeled the Lady GTS. It's like a 119 proof or something like that.
So when are you going to hit 2,222 subs, man?
I don't know. Hopefully
I got a special pour for that night.
What I need to do is probably because I'm at 1.67K right now. I'm steadily growing. But what I probably need to do is like do a big one for the 2,000, like something to get me generated there, and then for the 2,200. So I actually have I have so many bottles for that. I actually had to move them out of this room because I didn't have room for them. I put them in boxes, put them in a different room just so I could clear out enough room here so I had space for the bottles I'm getting. So I do have quite a few bottles for that giveaway. I have at least 22 right now. At least 22. My wife was she's like, "What are all these boxes over here?" I was like, "Oh, that's for my 2,222 giveaway." She's like, "How many bottles do you have?" I go, 22. She counted them. There's more than 22. So
of course there is.
Yeah, she counted them.
You definitely have to put your Stranahan's pick in that mix, and we'll have to put your 2 JD picks in that mix.
Oh, heck yeah! When's your next JD pick? When are you doing that? When are you going out to that one?
So, well, we canceled it because that one wasn't mine. It was actually for the local store. I was just going to go and do it.
Yeah.
But we canceled it because the market's just kind of like down. So he didn't want to be sitting like all these freaking bottles.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, that makes sense. But now all the ones coming in are going to have story time tags on them.
Yeah.
So
well, I mean, that's good for you.
And then there's going to be 2 tater stickers. One of them's going to be in honor of Scott Pigsley, who passed away this year.
Well, we saluted him that day we were out there. So
here's to you, Scott. And then the second one is going to have a label on there in reference to Renee Peets, who is the ultimate Jack Daniel's rye lover. And she was on the pick with us, her and her husband, John, Top Dog, if you remember. Mm-hmm. So I will have a sticker honoring her on the rye.
Yeah, Top Dog and his wife were really cool. I got to meet him that day. They're super, super cool. Joe B says I'm an overachiever. I appreciate that. That's what I try to do in life. Try to overachieve. Gets me in trouble sometimes, but other times it's good for us. All right, here's the race for this one. So we have 28 in here, 41 watching. So okay, guys, if you want, I'm gonna give you a 8:15, so 2 minutes. If you want a chance to win a pour of George T. Stagg 2023, right? That's what this is, 2023?
Yeah, 2023.
You have to put in their hashtag GTS 2023. So I'll give you to 8:15. You got 2 more minutes to put it in there. So I'm going to hide this for a second. So make sure if you can, put that in there. There's 41 people watching and only there was 28 on there, right? Nothing? So...
Torp, I will tell you, and Doc can back me up on this. Our JD picks were freaking stellar.
Yeah, no, they were. They were. There was 2 that were one that we knocked out immediately. The second one was kind of just middle ground, and then when we got that last one, it was pretty amazing. Then when we did the rye pick right after that, we narrowed it down to 2, if I remember correctly, right? But we went and we couldn't decide on those 2. But the gentleman there was like, if you want something that's gonna be different from this, because these 2 are kind of similar. If you want something that's gonna complement it but be different, choose this one. And that's how we end up choosing the rye. Because the rye one we had more trouble picking for sure.
And because they were all good.
Yeah.
That one, I mean, dude, I went back to them 2 days ago, and I was just like, oh, I can't wait for these picks to get in. They're so. And I'm not just saying that. It's fucking good. They're really, really good.
No, they are. They are. And I can't wait to try them now that they've been sitting there, now that they're bottled and it's taken this long, So I can only picture it being even better than it was when we were there. So.
Oh, yeah.
So, all right. 8:15. Did you add anybody else? Nobody else added? Okay. Let's go ahead and run this race. This is for George T. Stagg 2023. I never see the rye, and I want it. Give me, take my money. There you go. We already sold your first bottle, Shane, right there.
Well, the good thing is we're not going to gouge you. That's for damn sure.
Oh yeah, no, and that's one thing I love about story time. They give you fair prices and just enough to cover and keep story time open to move on to the next barrel pick.
Yep. Damn, this Stag is good, Doc.
It is. It is. Oof. I wish I had the 2022 to sit next to it just to compare it. Yep, and I got them poured out already, and just because of Shane, it made me fill them to the top. So I got first place, Shane's got last place, plus I got whoever wins at the end for Super Chat. And then we have one more pour before we're done for the night. So, link to join. What's ST pick? Oh, Storytime pick. Oh, hey Shane, they want a link for Storytime.
Yeah, storytimedistillery.com. Trust me, when I get word of what day it's cut, like it's due any freaking day. The problem is when you get with these big distilleries, they kind of take their time. But when it comes in, Doc will definitely be announcing it on his channel, and we'll make it available. So
yeah, we definitely will. If we can, we'll do a live and pump it out there.
yeah, I mean, and same with dude, that freaking strain of hands too, man. I'm telling you.
I'm not a malt person at all, but that holy cow, that strain of hands was, woo, that was fun.
We got those in, and then they had them labeled wrong, so we had to send them all back. But we kept the, you know how they shin the 175 version? I don't remember when we were walking out, and they had all those pallets there.
And they had that one big.
Yeah. So we kept the 175. It's up at the liquor store.
Left. 4 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Iceman won.
Hey, Iceman. No.
It's rigged. It's rigged.
No. Well, he said he was he said he was giving it to Spirit of the Cocktail, I think.
So, Iceman, are we giving that to Spirit of the Cocktail? You let me know. And then last place here, who's last place? Tamara. She finally comes back with a great win. Great win, Tamara. So you're sending out to Tamara. I'll get the information, Shane, and send it out to you. So Tamara, fill out my forms, and I'll get that to Shane for you. That's awesome. Congratulations, guys.
I cannot believe Iceman won after the shit he was talking.
I know it's hashtag. I'm gonna put in here hashtag rigged, man.
Damn right it is.
Hashtag rig. I think he rigged it.
Bruh.
All right. Are we ready for Texas? That's not a cowboy hat. That's not a cowboy hat, dude.
But I do. Before we do this, I need to go make some room in the bladder. I'll be right back.
All right. We'll chat for a while before we do this. You never win. Have you never won anything? So let me know. Have you ever won anything, Torup? Hopefully I'm saying your name right. Let me know. Let me know if you've never won anything. I will chat with you because I'll make sure you get something, buddy. I like to share, and I want to make sure if you've never won and you've been on here a few times, I know you have. So definitely look at that. Danger. Oh no. Hashtag rig. I gotta agree. I mean, Iceman. Hashtag rigged. Too funny. Hashtag Iceman helps me out a lot. So I'm happy he won. But if he wants to give it away, he can give it away. It's his choice. So I mean, pretty awesome.
I never won. Of course.
Yeah, everybody. Luke X never won anything before. I love it. Spirit Iceman is a genius. I don't know if I go that far, Iceman. I don't know if I go that far. Everybody's saying that I said I was telling Torup that he said he never won before. Get hold of me and I'll make sure to hook him up. But they're saying that you're in the restroom, your mic was still on, but you don't have a mic. You have a mic not on you, right?
No, it's on the camera. Could you hear me pee? I don't think so.
I mean, I heard some frogs, in the background there. At least I'm assuming the frogs,
Frogs? How the hell do you hear frogs? It's too cold for frogs.
Well, I'm in Texas, dude. I don't know what cold is.
It's cold.
We get 80 degrees, and that's like a cold front for us,
All right, so I didn't see who was it? It was Iceman and who?
Iceman and tomorrow. Yeah, and I'll get tomorrow. I'll get tomorrow's information for you. So tomorrow we'll do it. All I do is win, win, win. Yep, I love that. I love that song. That's a great song too.
Wow,
man, I didn't win a sample. Well, my kids should be back from deployment next month, and we'll crack mine for them. Hey, that's a perfect reason to crack it. Your kid coming back from deployment, definitely. Michael Bortner, if there's another pour you want to share with your son that I have, you let me know, and I'll send that out to you, buddy. I'll make sure you get it so you have some good pours to share with your son when he's home.
I would even say this, Doc. Whoever won these samples, so it was Tamara and Iceman who passed it off to shelf sippers or something. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
So we should have them on and share the pour with them. We come back and revisit. How about that?
Oh, man, I would love to. I mean, they have to agree to come on with us, but I agree. I think
sure.
so.
Tamara, whatever the other shelf sippers person.
Who did Iceman pass it on to?
God,
Did he pass it to? Did he give it to you, Tim? Spirit of the cocktail?
No, it wasn't Spirit of the Cocktail. It was something sippers, I thought.
Well, whoever it is, let me know. Whoever it is, let me know. All right, this bad boy's getting open. It was already. Oh, wait! Before I do this, talking about Iceman. Hold on. Well, I'll leave the glass off on this. I'll put it there.
Spirit. Oh, he did. He passed it to the Spirit of the Cocktail. I'm sorry, Iceman. I'm sorry. I fucked that up.
So the thing about that, Tim does a lot of cocktail drinks. You got to try this. He has it online. So Tim, Spirit of the Cocktail, put your link on here. He does cool cocktails. He's been a little slow lately because he's actually moving. So look at you smell that. Look at you smell that. Look at that face.
Oh, dude, that's rich.
That's exactly how you look when you saw me naked the first time.
Whoa.
Oh, they said that out loud. All right.
That is so rich, man.
Yeah. All right. Before. So look what I got here. So this was a gift that got to me today. That got to me from Iceman. Iceman sent me a gift. So he was at the Football Hall of Fame. You're too busy enjoying that smell. I for not liking Texas whiskey.
I'm watching. Don't mind me. You keep talking.
Yeah. For not liking Texas whiskey, you're way into that. That thing is way. So check this out. I got a Football Hall of Fame decanter.
Oh shit!
And can you guess whose signature is that? Let me see.
It's got to be Emmett.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Got
to be Emmett Smith, baby.
So hell yeah. So Iceman, I appreciate this. I need to figure out what do we put in this. We'll talk and we'll figure out what do I need to put in this one that represents you and getting this for me. And he's a Phillies fan, so the fact that he actually paid money for a Cowboys product.
Iceman, you're legit, dude. You're legit.
Yeah. That just shows, the love that we have for each other as a whiskey community. That a Eagles fan is willing to spend money on a Cowboys.
That hurt.
Yeah, I'm sure that hurt him. I'm sure he probably paid with pesos and not even money, just so he didn't have to do that. But thank you, buddy. I really appreciate it. It's super, super cool gift, and I have it here just so I could show it off. And we're gonna figure out what we're gonna put in that thing. So. All right. Now back.
There's a lot of cool things you can do for people in this world, but I will tell you, getting a Hall of Fame football decanter signed by Emmett Smith and giving it to Doc is one of the fucking sweetest and coolest things anybody could do. So, Iceman,
I agree.
You are top shelf in my book, you son of a bitch.
Look, he said I stole it. Yeah. I stole it. He didn't pay for it. He stole it. As an Eagles fan, I almost believe it. All right. So this is. I'm in love with
syrup, dude.
Dude, I'm in love with this. It's the 2024 Garrison Cowboy Bourbon Hazmat Edition. 140.2 proof. Look at that. Look at how dark. I can't even see your face. I can't see your face through that.
That shit is dark.
And I love that. Like, some people don't like this on here. I like that noise. Like, when I pull that out and I hear that, oh, it just makes me happy. You want a tiny, tiny pour of this just to try it not to be that? All right. This is the Hazmat. So I'm going to give myself a decent pour of it since it's the last pour of the night. Woo! Are you guys ready for this? Are you guys ready for this?
Listen, I am. I've been waiting all night for this. I'm not a Texas whiskey guy.
Oh my goodness. The smell on that. If I cry, it's not that I'm crying. I got something in my eye, okay? I got something in my eye because holy cow.
Dude.
Yeah. No, I got dust in my eye. All right.
This thing. Oh my God.
Yep. Yep.
Wow. This is so good. Just off the nose. I don't even need to drink this. I could just sit there and swirl this in my glass and just smell the glass all night.
Cowboy, baby. Yep. I should have been a cowboy, baby. Woo. Woo woo. And the reason I always love sharing, but the reason I'm willing to share this is because I do have a second bottle of this. And have you seen them up there yet, Shane?
No, not yet. But trust me, when I do, I will own one.
Yeah, and if they're over that price and I can find you a cheaper one, you let me know. I'll find it for you.
I usually get stuff a little bit cheaper than SRP just because I'm real good friends with the liquor store guy. He usually gives me like a couple bucks over invoice.
Good. I need you to give me a third bottle of this then.
Exactly right.
This is one of those I want to put one away and just try it again like in 5 or 10 years, you know.
Dude, it's only going to get better. Listen, yeah. I still, we talked a little bit tonight about these old Dusties, right? There was a lot of reference to old Dusties. I'm going to tell you right now, and I firmly believe this, and I have an experiment going at this moment, that these bottles, even though they're sealed, there's still some chemical reactions going on in there.
Yeah,
there's still some aging that's happening. And when you go to Dusties, they all typically have this same note. You'll hear a lot of people talk about a dusty funk.
Yeah,
I am telling you, that is the result of that thing sitting in a bottle for years.
Yeah, so and they're still breathing.
I'm just letting it age. Go on. What was that, Doc? Sorry.
They're still breathing.
Oh, 100%.
They're still getting some air. They're still getting some, they all do have that funk.
So listen, this is definitely Texas funk on the nose. I get it, but it's not like the bad Texas funk that I've gotten from like Balcones.
Well, because that's more. A lot of Balcones they're more into malt, right? So they're more malted.
Yeah.
There's a Rio Bravos that was in our blind. I'm gonna look for a bottle of that Rio Bravos weeded. It was really good. It came in second in that round, but it got beat up by my Garrisons.
Of course. So. All right.
So hold on. Let me pay attention to chat for a second. I got so distracted with this.
Yeah. And before I drink this, I want to make it. Roger Kurtz, you are right. Before I drink this, I want to make sure we both understand. We're gonna observe a few moments of silence, so that I can experience this thing. Okay.
So saying that, we'll take a moment of silence to experience this, but also one of my best friend since first grade, had a very serious health issue this week. So just a moment of silence for him as well as we're doing this, because last year I shared 2023 pour with them and it burned his throat. But my buddy's he's in the hospital right now, so we'll take a moment of silence for the Garrison brothers and for him at the same time. He's always in my thoughts and my heart right now. So, and his family.
100%. Okay. Let me know when you're ready, because I'm ready.
Let me label this. Let me smell this, and then we'll get into it, and then we'll put whatever hashtag we're gonna put for this, because
it's hashtag Texas Funk.
I like it.
And you will not be disappointed. I'm telling you, I can tell off the nose.
Yeah, you're not disappointed. And that's the same thing that happened to me. I look at my eyes; they're actually gonna watery, and it's not from the 140 proof, because I can handle a 140 proof. Tom Black in the house, thank you, sir. So, Shane, everybody out there, Thank you guys for joining us tonight. Shane, cheers, buddy.
Cheers, brother.
Are you ready for this?
I doubt it.
Holy cow.
Mm.
And then when you do your second drink, you start getting those flavors, more of those flavors. When you do the third drink, it just like that's when I did my third drink on my doing the review for this is where I wanted to stop. I wanted just to stop and just sit.
I will tell you that is definitely a whiskey drinker hack. It's always the third sip that matters.
Yeah.
What up?
Are you on?
Yeah. Why?
Just need to talk to you.
Uh-oh. All right.
It's okay. It's okay.
I'll be right back, Doc.
Yeah, sounds good. Turn off your mic, buddy. Whew. So everybody, Texas Funk, hashtag Texas Funk to get a pour of this. Believe me, you want to try this. I've never rated anything as high as I've rated this. I'm very conservative with my ratings. I probably underrate things a lot of times just because I don't ever want to overdo anything. So I always try to go on the low end. I try to be very conservative, but this one is the first time I've ever had an emotional response to a pour. So I'll say that too. The Rebecca Creek MGP, the Rebecca Creek Spanish Oak is a great pour. That is a good pour. That is a very good pour. Tom Black in the house. Thank you for joining us, Tom Black. And this is one of those things that as you start drinking it and you start tasting it and you start having more of it, it just opens up. Your palate opens up, but you have to be careful. It's a hazmat. So if you're not used to drinking hazmat, you do need to warm up your palate before you do. It just keeps hitting it and just getting better and better. It's like it's pretty a freaking amazing pour, and I love it. I love it. So it's one of those things that you definitely need to take it, try it, do it slowly, warm up your palate, and just sit there and just sit back and enjoy it. I actually think this would be amazing within a cigar. I think it would match up with that very, very well. The GTS didn't make me cry. No, I love GTS, and I've always thought that was like I said, the 2022 was probably my favorite pour. And this one did change that. So 2022 was my favorite pour into this one. And I liked Garrison Brothers 2023 Cowboy. I thought that was very, very good. I really did enjoy it. But this one is just another level. So I don't know if you know how they make this one. It's pretty interesting. So what they do, they find the barrels, right? And then they find these barrels that tend to leak and have like all this stuff and funk on the outside, and they taste it. And if it has this unique taste, they get that barrel and then they put it in what they call, it's those big storage containers, right? And they lock it up there, and with Texas heat, those storage containers become extra hot so they call it a heat box. And so they put it in there for at least an extra year before they mix it together and actually make a Cowboy bourbon. So there's a lot that goes into it, and then they add that extra year or so in a hot box, pretty much. And Texas heat is Texas heat, and it will do some crazy things in the year. So cheers, y'all. Picked up a Wild Turkey Rye store pick today. Awesome. I have one to drink with y'all. Enjoy it, drink it. That's always such a good pour. That's definitely a good pour. Let's see. Steven Scone. What do we have here? Russell Reserve 15 and Murray Hill Club. Gave me some moments. Russell Reserve 15. Yeah, that I finally have a bottle of it for myself, so I'm pretty excited about that. The Murray Hill Club number 4, is that the special one? Is that the one that Nancy Fraley just did, the special release one? That is also a good pour. And if you look at my review on that, my scores were a little bit low on that for a few reasons, but it was different to me, and at that time didn't hit my palate. But I've tried it multiple times since, and I think if I were to review that, I'd give it a higher score because I think it's opened up. And sometimes you have to let a bottle open up a little bit sometimes. And I do a lot of my reviews. I open the bottle at that moment. So, yep. Forget men who stare at goats. We stare at barrels. Oh, yeah. Barrel dreams for sure. Yes, the special. Yeah, that special is good. And I liked it enough, even after my score. My score was a little bit low on it. And I want to go back. I went back and I sat and tasted it again. It was a good month later. And it did really open up. And I really liked it a lot more than I did the first time. And I even got I managed to get a backup for that so that I can actually have a backup as well. So Natividad has this one ready to go. We have 43 watching and 29. So this is for a Cowboy 2024 Hazmat edition. So, oops. So if you want, I'm going to give you guys 2 minutes. So it's 8:38 right now, 8:40. I'll go ahead. So I'm going to push this off to the side for a second. And 8:40. So you need Hazmat. What was it? Texas Funk. Hazmat Texas Funk gets you in the race to win a 2-ounce pour. The Cowboy 2024 is what we're talking about. It is amazing. Doc, the package arrived today. Thanks a million. You mean the hand delivery? I hand delivered that to you, buddy. I'm glad you got that. I was gonna check on that because I was wondering if you gotten it yet. So I'm glad you did. So everybody, thanks for hanging out with us. I mean, I just appreciate you guys hanging out here with us and just enjoying these moments with us because, I mean, there's just so much goodness going on. And I love sharing with you guys. So I love that you guys, join me so I can share with you guys. So have you got any extra? Hashtag Texas Funk. Hashtag Texas Funk to win a 2-ounce pour. You got about 1 minute left. 1 minute left because it turned to 8:39 right now on my clock. So now 1 minute left and we're going to run that one. Shane had to step off for just a second. He'll be back in just a moment. So he'll be back in a second. And what was that? Hazmat Texas Funk. I'll take that. I'll take that, John. It's supposed to be hashtag Texas Funk, but Hazmat Texas Funk sounds good to me as well. I've not had Redemption 10 year. So that's one that definitely I would like to try. So I have to look for that. I like when, like, there's who did the video? Bakers. The Bakers did a video of underrated, like on the shelf bourbons that are like not underrated, but like overlooked a lot that you can easily get that you can, to go get. So that's probably what kind of in that where it's underrated because it's on the shelf, but you don't pick it up. So that's definitely one I'll have to look for. Redemption 10. I'm gonna put that on my list of something to pick up. And I'm already looking at the stuff I have for this coming for next month. So that looks good. Lotteries. What are we talking about? Lotteries. I like bourbon lotteries. What are we talking about there, sir? Retail on the Cowboy is $250. So retail on the Cowboy is $250. And I don't very often recommend a $250 bottle. But this is one that I say is well worth it. And so let me clarify this too. I like Texas whiskey. I like Texas Funk. Texas Funk works for me and my palate, and this one just seems to take it to another level of that as well. So, I mean, honestly, for me, it works for me. Oh, Lotteria. We can do a Lotteria before we finish. You know what? Let's do that. Oh, Shane's back on. Don't. Not yet. Oh, we see why. Let's do a Lotteria. So before, you're still muted, Shane. You're still muted.
I was giving the spouse a kiss. So
I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw that. Little jealousy on my side here, right?
Hey,
okay.
Listen.
So
you need to introduce your wife to Red Spot. Maybe that'll fix it.
Oh, that's the key. Red spot's the key.
Listen, she freaking loves Red Spot.
Oh, that stuff is good. I mean, there's no reason not to love Red Spot.
Yep.
So this is what we're gonna do. Before we do this race, somebody mentioned Lotteria because we forgot to do Lotteria, and you haven't been here when we done it, have you?
Lotteria! No, I'm not.
All right, so we're gonna do. Let's do 2 of them, right? So we're gonna do one that you choose. Whatever. What do you want to do for the first one, and then the second one will be a full card. Just the regular one. All right, just to get everybody warmed up. Natividad that's going to do the regular one, so it's just going to be a regular Lotteria, a line up, line down, just a line completely across.
Hey, question. Do you get coffee on this?
Yes, I get. So the strongest notes I get on this is like that dark chocolate. I get a date, right? Like I get that. Like this is the first time I ever get like a dehydrated date. Like because it's so strong in there. I get raisin, and then there is that like there's coffee in there as well.
Yeah, there's a strong coffee note, and I'm only recently started liking coffee.
See, I don't like coffee either, so I think I ignore the note because I'm not I don't like coffee, and I think
tell you it's a good coffee. It's not the bitter coffee. Like that's why you don't like. I guarantee you that's why, because I don't like it because it's bitter. But when you get really good coffee, like say Hawaiian coffee, if you've ever had true Hawaiian coffee, it's not bitter. That's what this reminds me of. Hawaiian coffee. Oh my God, it's so good.
Oh, that's funny. My wife was just talking about Hawaiian coffee. So we're gonna do this before we do this race. We're gonna do a Lotteria. We're gonna do two things of Lotteria and then do the race. Yeah. So they said Garrison Brothers Guadalupe is very good. It's just not wasn't. I just wish it was 150. So I like it. Shane didn't like it. Shane didn't like it enough that he was sweet enough to give me his bottle of it. So I actually have an extra bottle of that one, and I do like it. So.
Yeah, I'm not a Guadalupe fan. For port finished, I will go with port night rises all day, every day over any other port finished whiskey I've had.
Hey, you know what? So for the Lotteria when we do the win, let's do the port rises, the port finished. Okay. I'm gonna do that as my giveaway.
Okay.
Well, after this, Shane, you're gonna be giving your wife a lot of kisses. Give your wife some of this stuff, and
bro, that's good. That is really. Like that might be the redemption on Texas whiskey that it needs.
I mean, it's just a different. It's Texas whiskey. You know, there's a lot of different like Texas funk, right? There's a Texas funk that people talk about.
Yeah,
this takes totally it to another. It takes it to another level, but in a good way.
Yeah, it's so different. It's bourbon, but it's different, and I love that about it. I love that about it.
Yeah.
And it's good. It's just different to be different. It's different good.
Yeah, and I agree. It's a different in a good way. So, you know what? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm gonna go get that port. And you have that ready. So everybody who not to be that put that Lotteria in there. How many do you have signed up?
Lotteria.
So Lotteria. So click on that. Put it in there one more time. Nothing. The link in there for the Lotteria, we're gonna run that, and we're gonna run the race, and that'll be the end of the live tonight. We're gonna end for the race of the Cowboy.
I gotta get a brisket on tonight too before I go to bed.
I forgot we needed a super chat race. Thank you, Natividad, for being sober enough to remember the super chat races. So Lotteria, Cowboy race, super chat races, and then we're done.
It's crazy. It's freaking crazy.
Yeah. It's crazy. So no, what's it? So I can't even talk. You know, I was in Florida for the hurricane, right? I was stuck out there. But one of the things I brought back with me that was really cool, and I wish I would have grabbed another one. They have a chocolate bar, like it's like the Wonka, a huge chocolate bar like that, huge, right? It has Pop Rocks in it. Oh
yeah, dude. Those are crazy. I've had those.
It was so good. I got it. I wish I would have brought another home.
You know what we got here? We've got chocolate bars with Carolina Reaper peppers in them. That would. It depends how hot they get. If that's good or not. These will burn your ass out. They are so freaking hot. Like so, the guy that invented the Carolina Reaper, he actually lives about 12 miles from me. and he's got a new pepper out called Pepper X. And I bought my son who loves hot sauce. So for Christmas one year, I bought him this candy bar that's got the Pepper X in it.
What?
And I shit you not, I scraped like chocolate dust off the top of this candy bar, like just barely enough that you could even taste anything. And I put that in my mouth, and it was the hottest shit I've ever tasted in my life. It was holy crap hot.
That is holy crap hot.
Yeah.
The 20 is 6 of 12.
Oh, Joe
Yeah.
B.
Thank you, buddy. I really
Like,
thank you for donating. And so I don't know if you know, normally I also have a lockbox, and somebody won that tonight, which was the Wild Turkey 12 year. I'm going to have the lockbox for the next one. And I don't know what's in it yet, but it's going to be something good. I always put something that's, at least $150 or more in there. Not MSRP, but, secondary. And you'll have a chance to win that as well. But tonight, you also have a chance to win a bottle or 2-ounce pour of everything I've had to drink tonight. And it's been a good amount. And we have GTS in there. We have Garrison Brothers 2-ounce pour as well. So we have a lot going on in there. So thank you. And usually for 20, I give you 2 extra. So for that, you can get a whole 12 selections for next time I do it. And we're going to redo all the numbers and everything because it's going to be a whole new lockbox, a whole new thing. So, all right. How are we doing with the Lotteria? So we can start that. All right. Anybody else want to join the Lotteria? We're going to start the first one, and then we'll do the second one. So just go ahead and start the first one so everybody can see it. Put the link in there one more time.
Oh, I started it.
Oh, just started. That's fine. The next one we'll do a win, and that's going to be a 2-ounce pour of the port. All right, here we go. Here's the Lotteria. So Shane, I don't think you've been here when we did the Lotteria yet because you're busy and then you're gone.
Never.
So have you ever played Lotteria?
No. No.
Oh wait, hey, make sure you mark off your winner. Like, click on it so they can mark it
Can
off.
I join it? Can I play just for funsies?
Yeah, join it. Wait.
I don't even know how to do it. Uh-oh. See if this works.
Okay, let's start. Close it out and start it again. Shane wants to join. Anybody that wants to join?
I'll do it right now.
Put the link in it again, Natividad, one more time, and then we're gonna start this again. But don't hit win until you win, because once you hit win, it actually locks you out. So you don't want to do that either. So if you win, then hit the win.
You know what? No. I've done this before with you.
Okay.
Yep, I totally have. I remember doing this, and I was pissed because I didn't win shit. And I always pick card 42.
Right. El Soldado, the soldier, El Soldado. So make sure if you do mark that, don't hit win until you win, because once you do, it locks you out. So don't do that. La Garza. So there you go. El Mundo. Yeah, we should have a mic on Nati because he speaks a lot better Spanish than I do. El Pescado.
That's a fish.
Yeah.
Tell him it's bingo for gringos. El Gallo.
Gallo. No está aquí.
El Catrín.
Ah, sí.
I like playing, but my work won't let me play. La botella de ketchup. How do you say ketchup in Spanish? It's ketchup, yeah. El cachapa. El bandolón. El bandolón. Well, look at it. I mean, I don't think they won, but look at it.
No, that one beat.
So put no. Jason, you didn't win, sir. You didn't win. It's a line. It's a complete line across or any direction, pretty much.
Damn it, Jason. Why are you messing it up?
El tambor.
We have almost Chris.
So we have Chris almost coming across. He has one more left.
No.
La Luna.
Chris can't win. Chris
La
cannot
Luna.
win.
El Negrito.
Oh,
El
you
Negrito.
racist bastards.
Yeah. So the funny thing is, like, it asks you if you want to, like, leave those out because there's a few. But that's actually not in Spanish is not a bad word. That's actually proper Spanish, so it's not a bad word. Chris won. Chris won with a negrito. All right. So before we go ahead and start setting up for the second one. So the second one's going to be a full card, right? So it means you have to fill up the card, which is what he's showing there right now. He's going to have to fill up the card, but go ahead and sign up. Now this one, whoever wins this one's going to win something. This is going to be the port. So let me go grab that real quick, and we'll do that.
Joe B definitely like GTS more. I don't know if I answered that, but I will say Cowboy is really darn good.
You didn't want to admit it.
I want to show you something, Shane. But where is it? Oh,
are you what? You don't like my bottle so much that you're just going to give it away?
No. I'm giving a pour of this. So whoever wins gets a pour of Port Night Rises. I don't have an extra bottle to give away, so I wouldn't give it away. But whoever wins the Lotteria, so this is full card. Port Night Rises. You're gonna get 2 ounce pour of this. I'm gonna give a pour myself right now as we're watching this one. So this is full card. It has to be. He's gonna put the link in. So if you want to have a chance to win Port Night Rises, make sure. I don't know how I'm gonna drink this after drinking Cowboy. It's gonna be hard to drink this, but.
I'm sorry, what?
After drinking Cowboy, it's gonna be hard to drink this one.
We're still live, bro. No, dude. Then I gotta throw a brisket on. You guys should come over here. I'll hit you up.
Tell him to come over. Tell him to bring some food.
Oh,
Tell him to bring food.
Rises. I love you.
So if you want to have a chance, you have to play La Lotteria. You have to play it for a chance to win this. So you want to talk a little bit about your Port Night Rises?
Oh, it's fucking amazing. I mean, excuse my French. It's fucking good. It's 6.5 year bourbon. It's 21% rye MGP bourbon. It was then finished for 8 months in a port barrel. And I'm going to tell you, hands down, for this guy, the best port finish whiskey I've had. And I've had a few.
I don't know, Shane. You don't have very many bottles behind you. Oh, well, you can't see your bottles behind you.
It is so good.
So
it's Clover, South Carolina. Stephen, come on down.
You want to see something fun and crazy, Shane?
Yes, always.
So let me cover these up so I don't spill them like I did like an idiot like the other day I did.
Oh my God!
So 32 watching, a chance to win this port. And as I said, if I tend to give other samples away as well. And I don't know how much Shane has left in him, but I'm gonna show him this crazy thing, and he gets to decide. But I'm gonna show you something pretty crazy that I grabbed. I might have sent you a sample. I think I opened it for you, Shane.
The Nashville. Yeah, I got it. Hang on, it's right here.
Do you see what it is?
It's some crazy old Canadian almost hazmat shit.
Do you see that? 33 years old.
It's 33.
149.16 proof.
Oh damn! I
haven't even tried it. I opened it just to send you a sample. I haven't even tried it.
You know what? I'll try it with you, but after this Port Night Rises, because this Port Night Rises.
Yeah. So, but if I try it online, I have to give away samples. So we'll do the Cowboy. We'll do that, and if you still want to try it, we'll still try that, Shane.
I won't force your hand, but since you just made me smell
why are you twisting my arm?
Here's the thing. Let me say this. Let me say this real quick. Because when I smell this, even though it's like 149 proof, it's crazy fucking hot. But the nose on it really leans dusty.
Does it?
It's got that old like butterscotchy note.
I saw that thing and I was like, "Holy cow!" Right?
Yeah, that's crazy.
And Nashville bourbon is usually super expensive. I have a bottle of that 33-year-old Nashville bourbon. So, Dave, is it good? Have you tried it, Dave? And it popped up on Instagram, and I said, "What the heck?" So I immediately went to their website to check, and It was actually reasonably priced. I'll give them that. It wasn't their normal overpricedness.
Listen, I'm going to tell you right now, dude, this Port Night Rises.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit.
I haven't had a pour of this in a while.
Like, I get so drowned in all of these different bottles that I forget some of the stuff that I put out. And this one, God bless America.
What you said you put out?
Well, yeah, just like a lot of the I put out. Of course I do. You get enough bourbon in me, I'll put out.
That's what your wife does, huh? That's what she gets you, huh?
No, she keeps me up, but damn.
El Corazon. So this is for a 2-ounce pour of Port Night Rises. And it's a full card. It has to be not lines, it's a full card. La Garza.
It's going to be a what? La Garza? Oh, my God.
Yeah. We should have Shane, you say them for me, Shane. La Sandia.
Yeah. La Sandia. Yep, I got it. La Dama.
There you go. There you go.
El Musico.
El Musico. And don't forget, if you don't call bingo at the time and we move on to the next card, you don't win.
Borracho. Los borrachos son ustedes.
Hey, los borrachos están aquí. Todos estamos aquí. Bien borracho.
La Chalupa.
La Chalupa. Makes me hungry.
La Araña.
You said that really good, Shane. Man, dude, you're better Spanish than me. You should say these.
I've been drinking. We all speak Spanish when we're drunk.
Or at least we think we do. La Chichona.
La Luna.
La Luna.
El Barril.
Shit, you say that better than me, Shane. Very good, buddy. Man, you're kicking some ass.
La Escalera.
El Gorrito.
El Gorrito. La Corona. El Mundo.
El Mundo.
El Negrito.
El Negrito.
La Bota.
La Bota.
La Estrella.
La Estrella.
El Paraguas.
Wow, that's a lot better than I say that.
La Muerta. El Tambor. El Catoro. El Arbol. La Calavera.
La Calavera. Tomorrow's pretty close. La Palma, Las Palmas.
Tengo un gato en las pantalones.
La mano. Tienes tu mano en los pantalones también.
La bandera.
La bandera. Shane is rolling those R's.
Yes, I can roll them, babies.
Yeah,
El
you
gallo.
are.
El gallo. La rosa. El melón.
El melón.
El venado.
Do you hunt that all, Shane?
Sí. El sol.
So I've never been hunting. I need to go hunting one day.
La maceta.
Where can Shane be in 7 hours? Shane can be somewhere in 7 hours. I don't know where that's at.
El camarón. In 7 hours, I can be in Louisville.
Oh, nice.
La botella. La botella. Damn it.
La botella, la ketchup.
Yes. El valiente.
Es mi hermano. Oh, wait, no. Valente. No es borracho.
La rana.
La rana, colita de rana. What is it? How do you say it? Rana.
Chinga tu madre.
No, sana, colita rana.
El diablito.
El diablito. Oh, who do we have? Mike's got one. Who else?
El Catrín.
El Catrín.
El violoncello.
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 Violoncello?
Cello.
Cello.
Sí.
I say it wrong. You said it better than I did.
La pera. La pera, but not la pera. La pera.
Yep.
El caso. La pino. Oh, it's not pino. Pino.
Apino.
Yeah, pino.
Mote la botella. El arpa.
El apa.
Wait, she won?
No, he's not the one.
Las jaras.
Tamara's down to 1.
Who?
Las Jaras.
Nobody's won.
No, she's down to 1. She's down to 1.
El Apache.
El Apache.
El cantarito. El solado. El soldado.
So somebody claims it. Mike claims he won. Let's see, Mike.
Warner. Listen, Mike Bortner, you cheating son of a gun.
Mike won. He's a winner. Chicken dinner.
Who came in last place?
We don't have the last place on this one, buddy.
We have a last place. Who's last?
Hold on. Don't start it yet. So, Shay, do you want to give away a 2-ounce part of this? Because we can continue the game and the next winner wins.
No, I don't want to give away a 2-ounce pour. I want to give away a bottle.
Wow. You want to give away a bottle? So does that go to the next winner, or does that go to Mike and then the next one gets a 2-ounce pour?
It can go to the next winner. It can go to the next winner. That's fine.
Ooh, sorry, Mike. Mike, I'll give you something else as well with this. So the next, we're gonna continue, and they're gonna get a bottle from Shane.
I got to go grab it.
At Pajaro.
Tomorrow is shipping day for sure. I'm not going to play this time.
At Pescado. So we almost have another winner. So keep going. At Pescado.
Oh, shoot.
Who won?
It looked like Alex. Was it Alex or Tamara?
Well, we'll see. Let's check both of them. You might have to split a bottle in half, Shane.
Oh my God. Dave Vogel saying, "Yeah, buddy. I've only got a few of those. I'm not giving those away."
So can you split a bottle in half? Can you do two? Cut it in half. Yeah, bottles and split it.
I cannot split a bottle in half. However, who was the first one? I want to say it was Alex.
It was, yeah. Yep. No.
Did Tamara win too or no?
If Tamara won too, I've got something for her. God dang it.
That doesn't happen very often, but yeah, Shane, they both won.
All
so
right,
who was the first one?
Alex, well, the first one was
Bortner. What are you waiting on for me? Because I like to hear that because now my shipping's going to be cheaper. Bortner, what else did you wait for me?
All right. So Mike, make sure you fill out my form. Everybody just fill out my form. I'll get it out to Shane if you want. Shane will figure out something for Alex. Won the bottle. Tamara wins something separately and we'll figure out something for you tomorrow. I'll make sure that we take care of you. And
and
Mike,
I will get these. I promise. I apologize.
All right. So let's do the super chat. So you want to get that one set up?
I got that right here, Michael.
You got a lot of super chat there.
All right, Michael. I got your bottle right here.
Cowboy. So who's that for?
That's for Bortner. He won that before on a previous stream. So.
Oh, okay.
No, you need to be worried about it, Michael. It's like, look, this is it's a bad. I've been busy. It's not an excuse. It's a reason, and it sucks, and I apologize. So I'm going to make it right.
And Shane always does that. I always said that about Shane. So I thank you, sir, for taking care of that and making it right. So, all right, we need to run the Cowboy race. Then we need to run the super chat. So let's do Cowboy first. This is for the Cowboy Report because we got away from that. But yeah, where is it at? I don't have it on my screen yet. Okay, so we're gonna do the Cowboy race. This could be next, and then we're gonna do the super chat. And if you're still wanting to do the Canadian 33-year 149.16 proof, that will be the last one we do of the night, Shane.
Okay. Well, which one? Oh, that Canadian? Yeah, we can do that.
So
and then I got to put a brisket on. So
yeah. So don't worry.
We'll see how that turns out.
Yeah, it's gonna be a brisket that you forget to turn on the fire, and it's raw tomorrow morning.
Hey, you know what? It's a slow smoke.
We start smoking tomorrow morning by accident, and
well, I usually do around a 12 or 13-hour smoke on brisket, so we'll see.
Oh yeah. What kind of wood do you use?
Hickory, post oak, and some hickory. I mix some hickory in there with it.
All right, this is the Cowboy. Run this Cowboy. Wait, Mr. Lopez is in there. Did you have Mr. Lopez in there? He put text. Hold on. Go back out.
Michael, I know it, brother. I appreciate you, man. That's why I'm going to make it right.
So
that's why I'm going to make it right. And yes, I do trim the brisket, Joe.
Well, you only trim the fat side of the brisket. You don't trim the thin side of the brisket. You want to leave some of that fat on there.
Well, I trim off all the hanger meat, so all the little shit that'll burn up, you trim that off because you don't want that on there. And then there's a real dense fat piece that's real hard. You gotta kind of cut that out. If you don't, then it gets like really fatty, and it's kind of. I mean, it's still good, but it's just super fatty.
That sounds like what your wife said about you, sir.
Yeah, she's called me that many times. Yes.
Live from the patio. Thank you guys. Thank you for joining. There's whoever wins that the super chat. Holy cow! I mean, and you guys still have a chance. Don't forget, we're putting it all on. So when I put something in the lockbox, you're gonna win something. So you have a chance to win, but you're winning tonight. Like a lot of good pours and a possible bottle. So we'll see. We'll see what happens tonight. All right. Where are we at? Let's go ahead and run this one. Just get that running, Mr. Natividad. 29 people on here, and this is for the Garrison Brothers Hazmat 2024. I'm in love with it. It's my love right now, and Shane, I might have converted Shane to enjoy at least one Texas whiskey.
Listen, it is very, very good. I'm not gonna lie though, and I got to be completely honest and transparent with you. This Port Night Rises is in smashing it right now. I don't know what's going on with that bottle, but holy crap, is it really, really good right now? And it could be good. Pours in.
I think it's that you coat your tongue with the other one. That this is kind of just letting you open up and just taste it again too. Because I'm gonna agree with you. The Port Night Rises is good. I'm not saying it's killing my Cowboy, but it has a lot of flavor to it, man. I haven't had it in a while, and I'm enjoying the hell of this pour.
I mean, you are a Texas guy, so I'll give that to you. But it's got a little notch up. I love the Cowboy. Don't even slightly misunderstand me. That Cowboy bourbon is very, 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 very good.
Hey, Iceman knows me. Look at what Iceman put. He knows me.
I'm going to put Port Night Rises over. Sorry.
He said, get Doc more drunk and you'll win more things. Always happens.
That's true. That's the way it works with me too. I'm not gonna lie. I give away shit and then I don't even remember. And people email me and they're like, "Hey man, I won these bottles," and I'm like, "If you say so," and I send them bottles.
Well, that's how I've gotten Stag and I'm just joking.
Like, sure, if you say so. I don't remember. I was drunk.
What's going on, Natividad? All right, so the race froze. Do this, Nati. Restart your stuff, dude. All right. Sorry, guys. We're gonna restart that one because Natividad. Save the.
Did you decide what bottle you're putting in your little safe there?
Not yet.
Okay.
after tonight,
I really want to apologize to everybody. I didn't mean to tease you all with that Michter's barrel strength. I did not know that Doc did not have a barrel strength rye. Had I known that, I wouldn't have even offered it, and I apologize.
I don't. But I'm not opening that up with you so I can actually try the first time I ever had that with you.
Bro, that's awesome. Well, you're going to get that in the 10-year. You're going to find out the barrel strength beats the 10-year, even though the 10-year is really damn good.
So I'm excited. I'm pretty freaking. We're gonna open those up. We're gonna blind them together. We're gonna give away samples of that shit.
Hell yeah.
So just restart your whole computer. Because you think it's gonna freeze in? All right, let's try it one more time. So we're trying this again. It froze on for some weird reason. So
what is Joe B saying? What is it? What do you have, Joe B? I'm sorry, man. What did I miss? Oh, maybe he's talking about the girlfriends, right? Yeah. Yeah, Dave, that sounds about right. That sounds like what Doc would do, and that's why it's only right I think he gets one. To be quite honest.
I did. I like to give away stuff. You know, I'm like you. We give away stuff all the time. You know, I'd rather share it. It's more fun to share.
Yeah. Well, I want people to experience it, right? I want them to go through okay, perfect example. That cowboy bourbon. The sheer fact that you told me when you cracked that thing open and it made you like stop in your like you just right in your tracks. You just dead stop. I knew right then and there that was special to you. I knew also that I'm not going to like it as much as you because it's going to have a Texas funk. It's not my jam. But I will tell you, this damn thing is crazy good.
Yeah.
Crazy good. And if I find it, I will buy it.
I'm glad. And, you know, I don't normally recommend a $250 bottle, but this is one I'm enjoying.
And even last year's was really good. I really enjoyed last year's too. Not going to lie. That was a really good bottle too.
Halloween spiders. It's not that I hate spiders. It's that each leg uses too many resources and it kills the computer. Too funny.
Sorry about my dogs. I know they're barking in the background. I don't know if you can hear them, but
been a fun, interesting night for sure. We have this race. We have Super Chat race, and then if Shane's still up to it, we have Canadian Whiskey 33-year 149.16 proof race. And then
at this point, I don't care. Yeah, tomorrow. Look, tomorrow you got this coming to you, baby. Right there. GTS 2023. Who else is giving away GTS? I mean, to be fair, Doc wouldn't have even touched that if I hadn't told him to grab it. So let's just be honest.
Yeah. So we all need to take an opportunity. 3 seconds left. So thanks Shane. Thanks Shane for his generosity. And
here's Alex.
Alex is winning tonight, man. He's on fire. Hold on. This is for what are we doing here?
Nice, man.
This is Cowboy. This is Garrison Cowboy.
Nice, man. You're such a
That's how you know you're having a good night when you don't even remember what you're giving away. So yes, first and last. Alex. Hold on. Alex, add some cock. Add cock. There we go.
Fucking ice, man.
And oh no, look who won. Tim, Spirit of the Cocktail. Oh Tim. Oh Tim. Dude, you're getting that's crazy, Tim. You're getting GTS and you're getting Cowboy. Holy cow, Tim. You are a winner chicken dinner and you don't even know it yet, sir. So all right. Let's get the super chat.
Bro.
So super chat's gonna go. I actually need to pull out another Cowboy because I was first and last. What am I missing? I'm missing somebody. Spirit Alex. I know I need to pull out one more for something. I'll figure it out. Eventually. If not today, tomorrow.
Man,
What are you drinking right now that you're manning it?
look, I'm just. It's the Port Neck Rises. It's just such a.
It's a good pour. And what was that? How much did you charge for that? $50, I think, is what it was.
It's like 60 or 65 or something.
Yeah, that's a great port. That's a great port finish.
6.5 year finished in port. No one else like that. And I'm just telling you, it's one of the. You don't even have to take my word for it. Like I will, if you challenge the quality of that bottle against any other port finished, I will gladly send you a sample just to make you eat your words, because that thing is ridiculous.
It is. It is. I think you just offered a whole bunch of people a free sample, is what it sounded like to me.
I totally did.
So, yes. So first and last for Super Chat. So Super Chat, the way it works, we'll run one race. First and last wins. First place gets to choose if they want 2-ounce samples of everything we drank tonight, and second place gets first place gets to choose between that and the Smoke Wagon Halloween bottle. But we already know what they're going to choose because we've had so many pours tonight. I would choose the 2-ounce pours with GTS and Cowboy in it. Oh, that's what I need to pour for the Cowboy for that. That's what I knew I needed to pour another Cowboy for the Super Chat. And then the last place gets whatever the first place doesn't choose.
Dorothy, I'm telling you right now, Port Neck Riser.
If you love a port finish, definitely. You don't have any more of those port rises, right? You got rid of all of them because you're clearing out your inventory.
I do. I have about a case of them.
Okay, so how can somebody who wants to try a port rice finish, the port night, how do they get that?
StorytimeDistillery.com. Sign up for the Authors Guild. I hate to do that to you because it sounds like whatever, but if you sign up for an annual membership, you get free shipping. So that's $100 a year, and you get free shipping. I average about six to 8 picks a year. I try not to overwhelm you every month. I try to do it every other month on average. And yeah, there's still a few of those. I don't know what else is there. I have a feeling there might be. I think I still have some old Dragon Bones Aida, which is a rum finished, which is fantastic as well. And then soon we're going to be having the Jack Rye, the Jack Bourbon, the Strain of Hands. Christmas 2.0 is coming, and then the next Old Dragon Bones is coming.
Holy cow, that's a lot of information. So here's Super Chat. Let's get this running. So this is for Super Chat, and the first place gets to choose the 2-ounce pours of the bottle, and second place gets, last place gets the what their first place doesn't choose.
Bro, we are at 3 hours and 22 minutes. Are you kidding me right now?
Did it feel like that?
I mean, it doesn't feel like it's been 3 hours. I can tell you that much.
Exactly. That means we're having a good time, and I'm glad everybody that's hanging out with us. We have 37 people watching right now, so we're all having a good time.
All right, I'm going to pour this crazy liver-killing liquid into my glass.
Yep, that's my last part too. But I'm gonna wait till this race is done before I do that. I'm gonna get some water.
I'm going to let it breathe because holy shit.
That's a good idea. Let's let it breathe.
I need to let that thing air out a little bit.
So Alex is asking who won the WT12. Let me tell you.
Yeah, who was it? Was it Keith P. or
Michael Bortner? Michael Bortner, the one that. Yep, Michael Bortner won that. And we have a lot of people who did Super Chat after that, so they're going to, whatever bottle we put in this, it's going to be a good bottle. I'll make sure. What we'll do is I'll probably put online like a like one of those where you get to vote and do a voting for the next bottle in here. There you go, poll. That's what we're looking at. Thank God he's sober. He has to work tomorrow, so he has to stay sober. We got about 1:07 left, so we got this race, and then the last race will be for this freaking crazy Nashville. And it's a Canadian whiskey, 33-year-old whiskey, 149.16 proof. How crazy is that?
That's not the highest proof I've drank, but it's up there.
I think that's the highest proof I've drank.
157 was the highest I think I drank.
Holy cow! Is that
whiskey?
We've done a pretty good dent on this bottle for sure. I would be sad. I would be sad if I didn't have another one on the floor next to me.
I'm going to tell you right now, we are down to 22 seconds. Hello.
22 seconds to go. One more race after this, and we're done for the night. We got 5 seconds left. 4, 3. We got Joe B. Man, this is a close race. Alex Adcock.
Here's Carlos coming in fucking hot, bro.
Nice.
He found his second wind, and he came in hot.
Okay. Whiskey Corner. So you have a choice, Whiskey Corner. Do you want? So we've done a lot of pours tonight. So 2-ounce pours. What's that?
Don't do that to him. It's not a choice. There's no choice.
All right, Carlos. You get the. So hold on. Let me put this on here. Let me write this down so we don't forget by mañana. Whiskey Corner. So he gets all the 2-ounce pours. We get a lot of 2-ounce pours tonight, but it includes GTS, Cowboy, Port Night Rises, Old Fashioned. Old Forester Bourbon. I mean, there's just a lot of crazy good pours here. Now, last place. What's last place for me? Last place gets the bottle, and it's the Smoke Wagon bottle.
Hell yeah!
Bottle.
Halloweeny.
Jason Zale. Jason.
Carlos, are you here? Say something, because if not, you forfeit your win.
If not, I'm keeping the bottle. Keeping all the pours.
That's right. Shane at StorytimeDistillery.com, Gandy.
So remember, guys, there's that in the chat. There's a pinned link. Fill out that pinned link if you want me to get this to you. Because if you don't fill out, I don't know how to get it to you. So, Jason, make sure to go fill out that form for me, and we can get this out to you. So, last race of the night. This is the last race of the night, and we're done for the night. Woo, woo, woo. Man, 3 hours.
Then we're poor. Then we're done for the night.
Oh, yeah, this is the last one. What happened?
I don't know what you did.
You're good. The last one we're doing is this Nashville.
And I'm removing. It's the same list.
No. We're done. I was questioning last for that. Now this is okay. So this is just we're gonna do one more hashtag and we're done.
Okay, but it's the same people and I'm just removing the 41?
No. Whole new hashtag.
Okay.
All right, we got that figured out over there. I can't believe Jason Holt's last 4 spots rigged. Hey, it's crazy when that happens, you know. So Shane, Nashville, Canadian whiskey, 33 years, 149.16 proof. I'm going to show that up there again.
So just so you know, this is from Black Velvet. If you guys know about Black Velvet, everyone's probably seen those bottom shelf bottles. But Black Velvet had about 1,100, I think it was, or 1,200 barrels that were over 25 years old that they put out on the market. Nashville secured some. Cat's Eye just secured some. So Cat's Eye does Obtainium, and then they also showed up at a West Coast distillery too. It is really unique stuff. And the thing about aging in Canada is it doesn't have nearly the impact that the heat does in Kentucky. So you can go 25, 35 years, and it's not going to be as oaky. And then secondary to that, they don't use new oak barrels. They're using secondary use barrels. So they don't go like crazy bitter oak. So it's kind of like a Scotch in that regard. They finish well, and they go extra long age very well. And if I remember right, I think this is a high corn mash bill. I want to say this is like a 76% corn or something like that.
It doesn't say on here, so I don't know. What do you want the hashtag to be? The last one of the night. So
hashtag old hazmat.
all right, sounds good. Hashtag old hazmat. And we're also going to find a 33-year-old 149.16 proof pour that you get to try.
You're just not. Only in Canada can you get that, by the way. And I think it's a high corn, which they usually come off the still about 155 proof to 160 proof, somewhere in that range. And so that's how they can kind of hold their own when they age this old.
All right. Hashtag old hazmat. Hashtag the last race of the night, guys. Been a fun night for sure. I'm glad Shane's back. I'm glad you got to hang out with me. Glad we got to do all this.
It's
been a while, buddy. It's been a while. It's been fun.
It has. I'm glad to feel like I'm home.
Because you are home finally, buddy.
That's right. That is right. No, so here's the funny thing about my dogs. They think they're guard dogs, but they're those like what do you call them? Boutique dogs or designer dogs? They're sheepadoodles, right? So sheepdogs and poodles. They think they're tough. They're really not tough. Watch, I'll call them up here. See if I can get them on camera. Quinn, Harley, come here. They're brother and sister, and they're named Harley and Quinn. Come here. Come here. Here, I'll see if I can. I can't really move the camera down. Come here, Harley. Come here. Come here. Quinn, come here. Quinn will do it. Come here.
Oh, wow. That was my first sip of that. That was different.
Oh, come here, big girl. See this? This is a poodle who thinks it's something else.
She was sweet. When I went to visit her, she was super sweet.
Oh, yeah. She's a lover. She loves to be held like this. It's crazy. She's like a kid.
Yep. She loved to be hugged by everybody.
Oh. What do you think? You want some? No, she doesn't say it. All right. Yeah, that's Canadian all day, right? That's oh, wow. Yeah, that's crazy Canadian.
I taste like apple.
That's like 70 some corn, and then like it's definitely got some rye in there too.
Yeah, it tastes. I don't know why I taste apple in it.
Yeah, well, that's the rye. It's a very low malted. Like there's probably like almost zero. It's probably like three malted.
Yeah, that is. Honestly, it doesn't drink 149. It drinks like a high 120, 120 something, like 128 is what I feel like it would.
And I'll also say it doesn't drink 33 years old.
No, it doesn't. I mean, there's a lot of sweetness to the front of that. Then it gets spicy pretty quickly. But it tastes like if you had an apple pie with a lot of cinnamon on it. To me. Yeah.
No, I agree. Very much a very spicy apple pie.
Yeah, it's like there's apple in there that I've never had that kind of as forward as I've had in anything else. Like that's the first time I have apple like pretty forward, but very spicy, like cinnamon or spice to it as well. So that's actually really good. It does not drink 149.16 proof, that's for sure.
Not at all. Usually you get around 150 or above, and it's almost undrinkable. It really just annihilates your taste buds. This actually is pretty good.
No, this is really good. I mean, I've never had. This is the highest proof I've had. It's better than I thought. As I said, I opened it to send you a sample. Hadn't had a pour of it yet, but that's really good.
And
Now,
to be fair,
did you start off with this? I couldn't start off with this.
No, not at all. I mean, we annihilated our palates getting to this point, so it's going to taste a lot better. If you started off with this thing, you'd probably be over in the corner crying.
Yeah. So interesting. So as we're finishing this up, Shane, let me make sure I'm not missing anything on that I needed to talk about. We'll talk about one more time. So I'm doing a live Sunday. It's not my normal live. It's a cocktail live. I am giving away some stuff though. I have some fun stuff to give away. Actually, I have some. So I have some Texas vodka that I'm giving away, but it's not just Texas vodka. It's Texas vodka infused with it. So have you heard of agua fresca?
Yeah.
Like Topo Chico and what's the other one? Like Jamaica and stuff like that, right? So they have 3 flavors of vodka that they did that with. They have a mango chamoy, they have a sandia, which is a watermelon, and I forget what the third one was. So I met with them this last week at Total Wine. I like their product. They're a San Antonio company. They've actually been in the spirits business for 130 years, their family, but this is a new thing they're bringing out, right? So I'm going to give away some of those bottles. And they have some, like, have you ever seen where those, like, Mexican restaurants where they have those big pictures where they have the agua fresca in it? So there are little glasses that look like that. So I have those to give away as well. So there'll be giveaways. I'm going to give away, except it's not going to be just whiskey. It's going to be, we're going to be doing cocktails. So that's one thing. So that's going to be this Sunday. I'm doing it with some guys that do cocktails, some guys that have won awards for doing cocktails. So, I mean, it's going to be some fun cocktails to do for sure. The other thing is me and you need to talk because I really want to do, beginning of the year, I want to do my first barrel pick. But I want to make sure that I know you're the man to do that with, and I'm going to do that with you. So me and you need to talk behind the scenes and talk about that. There's a lot of options, but for some reason, Redline keeps coming to my forehead because to the front of my brain. I like their stuff. So Redline's probably going to be one of the things we talk about with that.
Absolutely. That'd be a good one to talk to for sure.
So
I will say this, for the ultra aged hazmat, this is probably one of the best ones I've had.
Well, that's good because I haven't had a lot of ultra aged ones. So
by ultra, I mean 20 plus years. Like, this is actually pretty phenomenal for 33 years old.
All right, guys, 30 people watching. Wow, that jumped really quick. 30 people watching, 26 in here. So let's go ahead and get this started. Let's get the race started. Last race of the night, guys. Thank you, guys. Been fun. Been fun, Shane.
And don't start off with this pour if you win it.
Oh yeah, definitely not. So I have them well poured out. They're ready to go. So I'll get everything set up Saturday, Sunday, and send out Monday. So everything goes out Monday.
Perfect.
I know on my end, Shane. Everything goes out Monday.
Oh, Doc, you're funny.
I have some. I did some fun Halloween cocktails this month. So if you haven't seen my Halloween cocktails, go check those out. There's some fun ones. I have a fun one coming out Sunday, and I'll release the video for that on Monday. But lots of fun stuff this month. I like October. There's a lot of fun ways to play and riff on the old fashioned to make it Halloween style. They're a lot more. A lot of them are a lot sweeter and stuff like that. So. We got 1 minute and 22 seconds left in this race here. Let's go.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that actually is that's pretty good, man. We warmed up our palate well enough that one comes in nicely.
No, it does, and there's a lot of flavor to that. A lot of times when you get these things, they just burn your palate and you don't taste anything. But there's a lot of flavor to this.
No, that's really good. And again, it's so strange because I'm telling you, I know for a fact it's black velvet. Like that's where all those barrels came from.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, you have all those connections. You know where stuff's coming from. I mean, you get those good connections. You know.
Well, it's and the reason why I bring it up is like black velvet. We see that shit on the shelf all the time for whatever, so, like bottom shelf cheap shit. But they distill for anybody. They'll distill for anybody that'll
22 seconds left. 22 seconds. That's funny. You say black velvet, it makes me think of no. I always think of back to the day with was it Coming to America, Sexual Chocolate, Sexual Chocolate.
Yeah, well, that was my first release I did as Storytime with Sexual Chocolate.
That boy's good. That boy's good.
Yeah. Jeff Castle coming in hot.
No. Oh crap! I ran out. I give away a lot more than I expected. So I mean, I need to add this. Hold on 1 second. Nashville barrel. All right, let me add this in here. All right, so we have Jeff Castle in first place, and then last place, Mike Rock.
Cheers, Mike Rock.
All right, guys. So, congratulations, guys. You guys could be getting a pour of a 33-year-old. I mean, how often do you get to try a 33-year-old hazmat whiskey?
Not often.
I know this is the first time I ever did it. So it's actually, just don't start with it, but it's a good pour. I'm gonna sip on it for a little bit longer. I'm not gonna finish that off just because it's one of those, hazmats are those sneakers. They go down when you get a good one that goes down well, and then all of a sudden you try to stand up and you're like, wait, I can't stand very well. Yeah, you're like, huh, what's going on here? So. Hey, Shane, I appreciate you hanging out with me. I appreciate everybody else that hung out with us tonight. This was 3 hours and 40 minutes.
I enjoy this. Like, this is long overdue. Like I said, I've just been so absent because of work and stuff. So I'm just glad to be able to hang out with you, buddy. I miss you.
I miss you too, man. I'm glad. And what do you think will come out first, your Stranahan's or your JD?
Probably the Stranahan's, only because that came and was labeled wrong and went back. But who knows? Again, who knows? Like that JD pick could show up next week. I just don't know. But I will let everyone know as soon as I find out.
Yeah, this 160 Obtainium. I've never gotten a bottle of that. I've always tried to find one, and I haven't not been lucky enough to grab one of those yet. So appreciate you guys, man.
I will tell you that I've had two or three different versions of it. They are so hot, it's almost unenjoyable. Like it's like when you eat hot peppers, right? There's a certain, like, habaneros are great. They taste great. You go up from habanero. Yeah. It's almost unenjoyable because it's just hot. There's no flavor.
Yeah, like when hazmat's done to be hazmat and not for flavor, that's not right, Yeah.
So that's when you get into that 150 plus. That's kind of where you get into. That's kind of the territory you're at. It's just like blow you out. So, whatever.
Well, a lot of people are thinking it was a great night. I'm glad. I mean, we were on here for 3 hours, 42 minutes. So you guys hung out with us. I appreciate you guys. It's been fun. That 3 hours and 40 minutes went by super fast. I felt like an hour and a half, 2 hour live stream. So that was super fast. I remember when I did my first live stream, I was worried I was going to be on for like 30 minutes and had to go off because I figured that, what the hell am I going to talk about for that amount of time? But anytime I get to hang out with my friends, hang out with you, it's just always a good time. It's always
Absolutely,
a good time, So, hey, everybody, you guys have a good one. Don't forget Sunday. I'll post tomorrow about Sunday. Tomorrow morning tomorrow sometime we do have our fourth round of the best Texas whiskey period, Shane. Best Texas whiskey period, sir. And my Cowboys not in that one. So
By the way, the options are very limited.
So guys, I appreciate you guys. I'm glad you guys had a good time. I always have a good time with you guys as well. So you guys be safe, be careful, have a great weekend. Hope to see you guys tomorrow on the live stream. So we do this as premieres, and hope to see you guys Sunday. So peace out, guys. Be careful. Have a safe
Cheers.
one. Thank
Cheers
you.
to you, Doc.
Cheers, guys.